since we're not using Fantasy Grounds, how do we? How are you sharing the tabletop? Just going to share that screen instead?
Yeah, what we're doing is it's basically going to work the same way. I think Ken is going to share his browser, which has Roll20 in it. So that should work out about the same.
Oh shoot! Shelley Duvall passed away.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
News broke today.
Wow.
That's sad.
Well, she was 75. I mean, it's a decent run.
It's a decent run, but the thing is, she's outlived her. Her father outlived her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I feel bad for Robert Duvall too. Now it's like
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that must that I can never. I can't even imagine that. All right, I forgot my Dr. Pepper in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
So what is this thing we need to have the D&D Beyond let us roll in Roll20? It's called an extension.
Yes, if you Google Beyond D&D, I think
Beyond
is what
20.
it is. Beyond 20, yeah. It should pull up and you just install it and it'll make you restart your browser.
Beyond 20. Well, it says remove from Chrome, which means I already have it.
Right.
And so how do I access it? Or is it just there?
It should automatically be in there, and as soon as you click something in D&D Beyond, sometimes it'll make you click on features and traits on your D&D Beyond character sheet. But once you do that, it should say, it's enabled, whatever. And,
so how can I test that real quick before we get started? So I do see the little Beyond dice up there in my browser. So that means it's good, yeah?
It should be.
And
click on an attack on your character sheet in D&D Beyond.
Let's see if it works. Well, I'll tell you what, let's see if it is working. Oh,
is that something we need to have for today?
This is new, or only if you want to roll from your D&D Beyond sheet, which I prefer because I'm familiar with it more than I am with this other thing. So it's easier for me. As long as it's seamless and works.
Yep.
This is a new or recently leveled up
back.
Information. Please select features and traits.
Hey, can we? Do we have time to do like a quick overview of what we have to do for combat?
Basically, combat's pretty easy. If you've got your character sheet, I believe it's automated on your character sheet. You just make an attack, and if you hit the armor class, you get the armor class. If you don't have your character sheet automated like that, you can just roll the dice, and the dice roller is pretty easy to figure out. You just click it, and it comes up, and choose how many dice you want, and whether it's got a modifier on it, and roll. As far as moving goes, everybody's got access to everybody else's token. So that means that you could potentially move somebody else if you weren't being careful. But to move it, you just click on it and drag, and it'll move you to where you want to go. One of the nice things about this is we don't need to worry about whether the map is unlocked or anything.
I have two questions for you, Darren. Then, what
Sure.
On my character? I have a if I go to my character that's on the map and I hit open character, and I go to bio and info. So there's my icon that I would like to use. I can even hit the edit button, like George was telling me, and I can say it says avatar, and then it says default token optional, and they're both showing my character. But for some reason, then when I save the changes, it doesn't change it on the map. I'm not sure why that is. Is it
Okay, so I think
guy back in.
this is something that I think we can fix once I'm off the screen, the countdown screen. But basically, I believe what we can do is just delete the token that you've got on there right now, and then drag the token that you want to use onto the map in place of it.
All right. So the second question I have then is down here in the lower left. It seems like everybody has like a customized image, and all it does is give me whatever that is on mine. I'm not even sure. So the microphone and the video are both apparently muted on mine. We're not using Roll20 for either of those, right? We're using StreamYard, correct?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody should have their mics muted on Roll20 and their camera off.
So how are people changing their image on there? I'm just curious because I saw no way to do that at all.
Oh, that's done when you actually on the profile thing for the actual Roll20 before you enter. You have to actually on your account.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My eyes are there to stare at you and unnerve you. It's great.
Yeah.
Where's my icon though on the map?
Did you?
You're there. You're up there. No, that's Kairos. There's the Minotaur. There's the Kairos. There's Nisha. I don't see you. You're not there. Unless you're up higher. No, I don't see you. It's not on there. You'll have to fix that once off the screen, I guess.
Yeah, you could just
Or
drag.
you just drag yourself on there.
Yeah, just drag yourself on there.
Where do you, George? Where do you drag from?
Oh, you see where the journal is? You highlight over your name, and instead of clicking on it to open the character sheet, you just click once, hold, and just drag it over. So like I just did, I just dragged the second. Although my second character's stats didn't come up. That's great.
Right.
Well, it's not letting me drag it, but
yeah, you just have to click on your name, hold it, and just drag it over. But I'm not sure why.
I see. That did work. Okay. All right. Cool.
But I didn't.
What's the number in red supposed to be?
Sure. Your health. That's your health bar.
Yep. That's your hit points.
And then what's the other two?
So one speed is one, armor class is the other one. And basically, I put those in there so that it's quick reference, and if I need to see it, real quick, all I gotta do is click on your token, and it'll tell me what I need to know.
That's me.
What's the numbers represent? I don't understand what the numbers
are. The armor class is what your armor class is. The speed is number of feet you can move in, right?
Mine aren't accurate, though. I think my armor class is actually one lower, and my movement is 135 higher. So.
That means you probably don't have it fixed right on the sheet.
What I did on that was I took it from what was in Fantasy Grounds. So if it was in Fantasy Grounds wrong, then it's going to be wrong over here.
Ha! Fix mine.
Okay.
You can click on the settings thing, and then you can put in the values.
Did it not save my sheet right? Like it just seems like it's not finishing and sending me to a completed sheet for Keisha. And it makes me sad.
12 is that leather and 3 is a dex.
Whew.
Unless that was temporary, blessed me or something.
But now there's 2 Galens. No.
Yeah, need the other Galen. Yeah, and I got to get rid of that red box.
Red box. Does that even still exist?
Yeah, I don't.
Yes, they actually do.
Oh my gosh, it's shocking.
I read something about them this last week. I think they actually filed for Chapter 11 or something.
Yeah, I think I heard that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Redbox? Well, who even needs to do that anymore with all the stuff that's available on the screen? I used to use Redbox regularly, actually. Years.
I think at one point they were trying to sell themselves to Netflix before Netflix got rid of the DVD system.
5 seconds, guys.
Make sure I eat my cookie faster.
This episode brought to you by Redbox.
Not anymore.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Darren Drader. This is Odyssey of the Dragonlords, session 9, believe it or not. So if you didn't happen to listen to what we were talking about through the countdown, we are switching tabletops from the one we used to use to Roll20. There are reasons for that. Namely, that if you go back and watch the other videos, there's a lot of us sitting here scratching our heads trying to figure out how to make basic things work. Whereas it's much more intuitive on Roll20. So, we gave it the college try. I feel like that didn't really suit our needs, so Roll20 it is. So with that said, let's go around and introduce ourselves, and then we'll get going, starting with Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm playing Roziki, the Minotaur fighter, Rune Knight, just now officially, with some nice cool tricks that I get to mess with Darren with. You can find me on YouTube at Progressive D&D, where we just started a new series of live streams where we sit around and play some old video games and talk about D&D topics. So come out and join us sometime.
Very cool. And I have actually run into the podcast, not actually looking for progressive D&D, but looking for other things, and happened to wander into it, and it's very informative, and people should really check it out. So
awesome, thanks.
All right, George.
Yes, I am George. I play Kairos, the Warlock. Sorcerer Warlock, Warlock of Fate, and Sorcerer with a demigod bloodline. So I'm just here to consume as many games as possible.
All right, Kat.
I'm Kat. I had to unmute and I was on the other tab. I'm a little slow today. It's been a long day. It's summer and I'm a stay-at-home parent and I have 3 children home with me only, and they're very young, and it's been a long day, guys. So yeah, I'm not too important. You can't really find me tons of places online. But in March, if you don't have stuff going on, for sure check out GaryCon. Ticket sales are happening, I believe, July 27th at noon Central Time. Go get one. Go get a badge.
GaryCon is absolutely a blast. I highly recommend it to anybody.
It's so fun.
All right, Ken, tell us about yourself and who you're playing.
I'm Ken. I'm playing Bane Darkstar. Very moody, vengeful paladin sorcerer. And hoping that this episode I actually hit more than one thing. So. Other than that, I'm also in Tomb of Elemental Evil now too, so you'll be seeing me there as well.
Yep. Unfortunately, we lost Flukel, so Ken will be stepping in as a permanent replacement over there. And thank you for doing that, Ken. We definitely appreciate that.
Of course.
All right. Mando.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mando Matt, the other Matt. I play the Centaur War Cleric Farron Sandhoof, who has picked up the new trademark of Hulk Smash. So let's get the Hulk smashing.
All right. And last but not least, the other Matt. Or I guess the first Matt, since Mando said he was the other Matt.
I'm Matt, and I'm playing Galen, who is the party's rogue scout. So happy to make it to 3rd level so we can do some stuff. So how it goes tonight.
Awesome. All right, and I'm Darren Drader. I'm the DM. I'm also a game designer, so I've got a couple of things I want to talk about along those lines right now. First of all, a major release of something I worked on a while back. Traveler Bounty Hunter has been released. It released about a week ago, and it's still in the top 5 at drivethrurpg.com. It is a source book for playing a bounty hunter in the game of Traveler. Seems to be getting some pretty good reviews and feedback and that sort of thing. So check it out. And also, my very own release, Omega Force Shadowhawks, which you can find at drive-thru-rpg.com. Do a search for Omega Force Shadowhawks core book, or just type in the link that I've got displayed here. That is a near future military adventure RPG using a D100 system. The D100 system is being called D100 Destiny System, and the reason I'm giving it a name is because it's being released under the Orc license made available by Paizo Publishing, which means anybody can use it for their own game if they want to, as long as they don't take the IP that's in that book. And along that lines, I know that a couple people in this group actually picked up copies. So does anybody have anything to say about that?
It looks really good so far. Haven't had a chance to play test it yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Got a couple fires in the iron. Might have something where I'm able to play test it next year at a convention, and possibly as soon as DragonCon this Labor Day weekend, if things go right.
That'll be awesome. One other thing I was going to mention to anybody who's interested is that probably in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm looking to put together a 2-hour demo of the thing. So if anybody wants to hop on that, it'll be broadcast on Cybernation Uncensored and linked to the product page. So that's an opportunity there.
Oh, cool.
So that said, why don't we remember what we were doing last time?
Let's see. We had one of our party members who shall remain nameless, but she happens to be an artificer, blowing stuff into lava. We killed some creepy dogs and freed a salamander, which I believe is in the room with us now. And we've got lava coming up into the floor, but we've got the forge restarted.
Yes, correct.
Yes, I think it needs to be
Everything
pointed out
went
well
favorably.
that Nisha actually was the only one that wanted to free that thing for the most part. And apparently that was what we were supposed to do. And the rest of us, I think, felt like it was not the smart thing to do. But
You're welcome. Yeah,
persisted, and so it all worked out.
we're blessed by the gods. It's fine.
It was fate, I
Right.
tell you. It was fate.
I'm pretty sure they're about to kill me with lava, but
Fate steered us this way.
Brasiki got some very good rolls.
Yeah, let's hope the fates are with us today as well.
Well, we'll see about that. So, you've just restarted the forge, and when that happens, you hear quite a bit of noise. It sounds like there's some machinery like beyond the chamber that you're in, which is suddenly working. And it also sounds like that dwarven elevator that you rode down. It activates in the distance. You're pretty sure that you hear that.
So now we're stuck here. Great.
Do
I
we?
wouldn't say that necessarily.
Can we see this room that is off to the left from us? Looks like there's an opening.
Yes, I can definitely show you what's there.
I guess you can't see my face.
Is it safe to assume you want to check out down the hallway?
Yeah, I'll peek down the corner.
Did we get a trident or something? Am I misremembering?
Yeah, an adamantine one, isn't it?
Adamantine one? I don't know.
I didn't
Let's
get any
see.
responded, but we were going to melt it down and turn it into something somebody would want, I thought.
Yes, we got an adamantine trident and 6 adamantine javelins, tablet covered in strange runes, and some money.
But one of us uses javelins. Don't you, Bane? Don't you use javelins?
Yes, I do.
I thought I don't know how you say fix them around, but if you can do that, do it.
I can also use a trident. I mean,
By the way, roll initiative. Did I mention roll initiative?
Oh.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
oh. So it begins.
All right, more XP to add to what.
Were we supposed to roll initiative from our starting locations, or Oh yeah.
Yeah,
By the way,
you
you got to
from-
select your icon before you roll initiative because it won't go onto the initiative tracker.
Oh, I'll put a 20 on my own already.
You could always adjust it.
What do you have to do? You have to select your.
You're supposed to select your token first, which I forgot because it's been a
I have
while.
to select my own token.
You can just throw me
says
in
game.
there. I got it.
That's who I am.
Great. Oh, hi, Kat.
Okay. So for
I'm
those
rolling
of us-
from. I'm rolling from beyond, and it seems to have associated with my name. So
Oh,
it's
you
not-
must. You linked your. Okay, yeah. I know there's a extension that does that, but I
What?
don't know if it always
Where?
works.
Oh.
The Chrome
Initiative.
I have the Beyond 20 extension on my browser.
Yay, a 2. Sweet.
I used it back in the dinosaur days, but I don't remember much.
My initiative rolls continue.
Hey, it's better a low initiative roll than a low attack roll.
Apparently, I do not like to ever go first.
Isn't that interesting that Kairos has an 18.16?
Well, I mean,
That's a-
realistically, is there really that much of an advantage to going first? You know, if you think about it.
Not really. Not really, unless you're a thief or something.
Not unless you can kill somebody before they get to move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather go first.
Yeah, there's options in the setting in the cogwheel for like add your dex for tiebreakers. This way,
So,
you know.
so Nisha, I don't show that yours made it.
Not showing up on the thing despite selecting my token, so I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
drag your token back.
The funny
delete the
thing
old-
is, I did a roll a
Oh,
second
crap.
time with her selected. Same roll.
Sorry, I just dropped Nisha off the screen.
Oh, no.
The
Oh,
gods
she
have
must have gotten hit by her
spoken.
Cannon.
See
she's
if I can-
falling off the end of the world.
Why'd
if I
you
can
jump
bring her
into the
back.
forge, Nisha? Why?
Jump. I was pushed. I felt that. I might have
this is-
deserved it, but whatever.
Interesting. How do I get her back? I pushed her off too far.
Well, let her drag her own
We should
character.
die, guys. Bye.
Okay, yeah. Could you drag your token back onto the screen from your character sheet?
No, because every time I've tried to finish my character sheet, it won't
Uh-oh. Okay.
finish. So I don't know why now.
Well, you're having trouble with the other bits,
My
right?
other character did. It stopped, and then I went back into it and finished it, and it was fine. Nisha won't. She's like, I'm broken.
Okay, I got you back, but I stretched you a little bit. I'll have to fix it.
Wow.
Wow. How much bread did you eat?
Too many carbs. Too many carbs.
It was worth it. I don't regret anything.
There we go.
There's something
All right.
seriously wrong with us.
All fixed.
Perfect.
Okay, so like I said, you heard the sound of the dwarven elevator. You're pretty sure you hear the sound of the dwarven elevator again, which is when you rolled initiative.
I just still don't see
So
Nisha.
it came back down.
Yeah.
I told you we should have destroyed it. Ah.
All right.
Okay, so
we're
we
initiative.
needed to put Nisha in there. Let me add a turn. And what'd you roll, Nisha?
20.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and sort
Not
this.
always right, but at least I'm kind of speedy.
There we go. Okay. Starting at the top, Nisha, what do you want to do?
So there was lava about to bust out of the ground from around me. Panic? That's a free action though, right?
Panic?
Panicking definitely is a free
That's a
action.
reaction. Bonus action.
She's gonna say, "What do we do?" And she's ready to run whichever way someone tells her to go.
Just say run that way. Towards the noise.
So she's just Which north? There are
Well,
two.
The noise. Run for the noise.
Which noise?
run to the elevator or run to the opposite.
She's just gonna hold her run for when someone points her in a direction and like tells her to run. So like she's probably looking at Rasiki because he's right next to her. Like, which way do I go?
You should wait for me to go first, Nisha.
Okay. So she's gonna wait and then run with Rasiki whichever way he goes.
You climb on my back.
Can she do that?
She's technically small.
Yep.
She's gonna go with Rasiki. That's her. What she's doing when he leads her somewhere. She doesn't know where to go. I think our DM locked up.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Should we try and like get in the same? Wait, he's facing this way. Should we? Everyone face this way and make the same pose. Here we go.
Do we lose Darren?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, his said his computer crashed. He'll be right back.
We should all just.
You just stay as still as possible.
Say nothing. Do nothing. So, you have any new videos coming out, Dan? Anytime soon?
No, I just released one. It's actually our best video at this point. I did a full D&D table build. I built one for my my players, and I just released the build for it. Really exciting because the video is doing really well. So,
But you said there's that VTT we're gonna go back and visit again. That we did a little thing and you took some images from. That'll be cool when you do that one too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the D&D Beyond Maps is done. It's kind of cool because a lot of the things in my video that I said these would be really cool enhancements, they've made the enhancements. So personally, I'm excited about what they're doing with it, being it's still in alpha. But yeah, I was talking about it earlier though. But what we just started doing is actually I was just talking to the guy I do the progressive D&D channel with, and may invite Darren to take part. We basically invite a guest, and then like we've been playing Gauntlet, but the game is more just a distraction to get everyone talking. So it's been a lot of fun. We talked about the 2024 rules this first stream, so that was fun.
Which version of Gauntlet?
Like from 13 years ago. On stream. Yeah, like I said, well, our concept is the game is more just a background piece, just to get people talking and kind of not thinking about that on the camera. So yeah, it worked really good. It was a lot of fun. So we did our first one. Go ahead.
I know they have one that was released on Steam like a few years ago. The remake of it.
Well, I see Darren moving.
So we have ready action toss Nisha, right? Yes.
Sorry about the disappearing act, guys. I need a new computer. My machine's actually 11 years old, and regardless of the fact that it has a tendency to crash like it just did, they are ending support for Windows 10 next year, which means that if I don't buy a new computer before then, I am out of luck. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I'll be taking care of that.
You know, Prime Day is coming up on the 16th and 17th.
I'm probably going to get a Dell. I've got some, I've got a, this is my production machine as well as my, my podcast machine. So I've got some very specific requirements for it, and I've found a Dell that fits the bill. So,
hey, I'm a Dell reseller, so I sometimes get, I get some good deals too. So, but it's usually the professional stuff, not the Inspirons or something like that. It's usually the Optiplex, those the business class computers. But
okay,
I might be able to get you. I might be able to find something for you. If there's something you need, might be able to get you a good deal on it too. I don't mark up my stuff.
Cool. Yeah. When I get closer to that, I will definitely talk to you.
Please do. Esme, stop
Alright.
eating my cords.
So Nisha has climbed on Roziki's back and is waiting to.
All right. So next, I guess Galen's next.
Oh, I'm a little confused. Is there a monster, or are we just doing this as the new, taking a turn to lessen the chaos?
Oh no, there's a reason you're in initiative.
Initiative order.
But we don't know anything yet.
I'm setting up. It'll be just a minute.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to have a problem down here, but that's just my guess.
The fun is the surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't. Do you want me to do something, or do you want me to wait?
Maybe the salamander will help us.
Or it'll kill us all. Who knows?
You guys, everybody except for Bane can go ahead and move.
But I don't. What are we? What is it that do we hear something, or? I don't know how to react.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you heard the dwarven elevator open.
So the dwarven elevator
It opened.
And that's up here, remember?
It went back up before?
So
Yes,
do we want so we're done with down here. We want to go back up. I mean,
Maybe something's coming from that way, you guys. We're probably going to die. It'll be great.
Whoa.
oh, I see. You guys are saying somebody's coming down.
Yeah. It's almost as if the elevator went up and then came back down.
We heard the doors open.
And based on this map, though, where's the elevator? I don't recall.
It's roughly
It's
around
up here. Yeah.
northeast.
Northeast of Kairos and
And that's
north of the lava
that's
pool.
And that's a different map.
Can you see where the blue ping is?
I can. I just don't know.
He hit it. He hit it on purpose.
Yeah,
Okay, but it's on this.
He
map.
hasn't set that up yet.
All right. Well,
But up here,
It'll be up shortly.
Okay, well, I'll move. I'll move to right about
75 feet away.
All right. Well, I'll move. I guess I'll move right
Super
here
dash.
so I can see down the hall. I guess I don't know. I'm not going to go charge into an unknown.
I recommend not running towards the deep, bottomless hole.
Well, we don't know. It's not. Maybe we went down far enough where it's got a bottom.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Send Nisha to investigate.
That'll go great.
It has so far.
We have a difference of opinion there.
Did I see somebody using a measuring tool? How do you do that?
Under the T, there's the ruler. You click on it.
So
and, yeah.
I can see 60 feet in the dark, which means I can see.
How many people can measure at once?
I can basically.
It's
Yeah,
a
I can
race dance party.
I can see.
He took it. He already did it.
However, this pool is full of lava, so I'm assuming it's brightening that area. So we don't need our dark vision yet. So we can see. We
Plus,
can
you're
probably see
standing
that.
in the lit
That's me.
forge area.
Tail.
All right.
It's a very long 10-second round.
Okay.
Are we waiting for me? I already moved. I don't know.
Nisha's holding her action.
So Galen goes then. What do you?
Okay, so I'm just standing there waiting to see what's happening because I have no idea what's happening.
I thought Darren said we could all move.
Yes.
I know, and I'm standing there because I still don't know what's going on.
Nisha.
Rosiki, tell everyone what to
I
do.
heard an elevator. You want me to react to an elevator going ding? I don't know.
Well,
I'm
I
standing,
mean,
I'm staring, I'm
Okay,
waiting.
so
I'm gonna at least move
Rosiki
up here.
has moved up. Yes.
Yep, I'm gonna move to at least right here just to see what's
Nisha
coming.
was on your back, right?
Yep. I'll probably say, Nisha, you can jump off here. I don't know what's coming through that door.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Ah!
Okay.
You see
You tell me.
a whole bunch of troglodytes
Yay.
Fireball, Nisha.
headed in your direction.
I say we go back and create a murder hole.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wait, is the lava rising?
No, the lava is it's stationary.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh man, we didn't take a short rest, did we?
This is,
We-
Didn't have a
Well.
chance.
we don't get a chance.
So how long has it been since like the cannon stuff with the dogs happened?
The cannon stuff.
Because we followed the salamander and then it went down in the thing and like did a little thing and then everything's getting scary.
Oh, it's been about a minute.
Oh, great. Because my cannon is there until it's reduced to 0 hit points or after an hour. So that's still there.
Can't you?
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't
It's-
dispel it.
Just sitting there. I mean, I don't know that you just hit it. Like it has hit points. It's not like spiritual weapon. It actually has hit points.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put something out there to represent this thing.
It looks like a baby salamander.
You're all on the wrong side of the murder hole unless you're gonna use the north end of the room as the murder hole.
Well, you know, we had to go north to try to see what was coming. Plus, we were going to try to take the elevator, maybe back up, and you know, now it's like, well, you know, it looks like a whole.
The advantage of being last. Yes, sounds good.
You see, you were complaining before.
Let's see here. What do we want to use? Here we go. We'll use this.
Jeffrey.
This is a good all-purpose token here. Now, where was it set up?
like right around. It was like right here
What's the all-purpose token?
because the dog was right next to it when it got blasted into the lava.
It's first edition DMG.
Oh, I mean, I know what it's from, but what's it for?
My
Dead dog?
cannon that I had made that shot that dog into the lava.
So, can you redirect it and shoot the troglodytes?
Probably now that I know they're there. On my turn.
Okay.
Okay, so you already went, correct?
Yeah, I climbed on Rasiki's back and then Rasiki ran with me, or are we top of the round again?
Okay, Galen said he was holding his action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there was Kairos.
I
Actually, no,
moved.
it's Rosiki who moved it. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, Rosiki, so you move and you see all these troglodytes, and do you want to do anything?
Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do. Yeah, let's see if we can stop them at that. Well, you know what? That's only one. Only one can fit through this one narrow gap at a time, right? What would Rosiki do? All right. What Rosiki's going to do? He's going to kind of pull off his back. He's going to pull his lance off.
I thought you said you were going to throw Nisha.
6. It's going to run up to here. Wait, I can run up to here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay.
And with my lance, and I can't target on these, can you? Or can
No.
you?
No targeting.
Okay. Then how about if I do
Just roll your attack and tell.
Yeah, I
tell
was just
Darren
gonna
what you
tell.
need. It's
what do you do to do the highlight thing?
Hold your left mouse button down over top of it. There you go.
yeah, that's
That
me
was me,
actually. That was me, but
Okay.
you know, which one of you? Left or right? Left or right?
Oh, I see. Do that. Okay. Yeah. So that one. All right.
Okay.
So I'm attacking that one
All right.
with my lance, but I'm also going to invoke my fire rune on that one. Just so you know, it's while wearing or carrying an object inscribed, blah blah blah. Okay. Should I get double? Okay. When you hit a creature with an attack using this weapon, you can invoke a rune to summon fiery shackles, The target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 12, or be restrained for a minute. While restrained by the shackles, the target takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. I'll try to remind you of that. So let me roll the hit first and see if I hit.
Okay.
We'll start there. Lance. That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, so for that, it's going to take 6 points of damage from the lance.
Okay.
And now it's also going to take, so the shackles appear.
Excuse me.
Make sure. It's going to take 2 more d6 damage.
Wow.
It's going to take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And can you give me a strength saving throw for it?
Sure. 1 second here. Get the die roller out. Actually, it's an easier way of doing this.
All right, so it
19.
passed. So it is not restrained.
Okay.
All right, I used up all my movement, so I am done.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Faran.
All righty. Let's see. We are going to do some movement first. While I'm moving, I am going to grab my bow.
Okay.
And I will target that one right there.
Okay, it's not the one that was hit last round, or not the one that was hit by Rasiki, but the one next to it.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
And quit doing that.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a hit.
Not much, but it does do damage. So
Okay.
I am going to try to figure out how to do this. It's not the guided strike, is it? No. I don't see it on here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Oh, that's all right. Got to get your character options. You know.
Because it's not a channel divinity. It's but it lets him do the other strike because I made an attack action. Never mind.
Okay.
So I am done. I thought there was a way to move it off of me, but I don't see that. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing. So I am done.
Okay. Actually, that the way the old tabletop worked is you could just move on to the next person, but the way this one works, I get to do it. So
That's right.
They're up now. So the first thing that's going to happen is this guy is going to step up to Rosiki and try to get some revenge. So let's see. And okay. Okay, attack number 1. Does 17 hit?
17 just hits.
Okay. Damage on that. This is going to be a bite. So that'll be 3 points of damage, 3 points of piercing on that. Attack number 2. So this is a claw, and 16, that's a
Don't
miss. Okay. And we're going to do that one more time.
Whew.
And that'll miss.
Saw that 19 coming.
Okay.
All right.
So that was the first one.
Yep.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go ahead and take your opportunity attack if you want to.
Yeah, I will. Well, 12 hit.
That's a hit.
For
We have-
8 points of damage.
Do we have the
Okay.
Aaron, do we have your icon on the map?
What's that?
Is that your icon on the map next to the hit there? Bunch of-
That's my cannon.
Oh, that's the cannon.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, one of the things I'll talk to Ken about after the session is how to make the pictures at the bottom of the screen go away.
I can tell you how to do that.
Yeah, but we don't really need to interrupt things right now just to do that. Okay, so that was your one opportunity attack for the round.
Yep.
This guy, let's see. I don't think he's got. Yeah, he doesn't have a ranged attack, so that's going to be the end of his turn. He's going to hold his action in case somebody moves up into melee with him, and he will use his attacks if somebody moves within range. Moving on to the next guy. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 15, 20, 25, 30. 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
5, 10.
Perhaps we should have hunted them down before we came down.
Okay. Okay, we got a couple of guys who should be attacking Rosiki right now, so we're going to go ahead and run through their attacks real quick before I move anybody else in here. So starting with this guy right here, he's going to do a bite. And that'll miss. 2 claws.
He bites his tongue and takes 1d4 damage.
Claw 1 looks like that's going to hit, and claw 2
That'll hit.
is going to hit. Okay, so claws. So that'll be
Ouch.
5 for the first one and 6 for the second one. So that's this guy. Now we're going to move to this guy. And we're going to do he's going to take his attacks.
Out of hit.
17 is a hit. So that'll be 4. First claw is a miss. Second claw is a miss. Moving on to this guy here. Roll to attack on his bite. That'll miss. First claw. That'll hit. For 5. Claw 2. Will miss. Okay, now we're gonna move to this guy. Now this guy looks like looks like these troglodytes that y'all have already been fighting, but bigger and buffer.
Yep.
He also gets bites and claws, but a little more likely to hit. So,
No one has any white phosphor on them?
Does that one get advantage too? Jeez.
oh,
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but he's still hit.
I guess it's worth. Yeah, he does. I guess it's worth checking that just to see if he gets a crit, and that would be a no. Okay, damage on that is going to be 6.
All right. I'm down.
Oh man. Okay.
That was fast.
Do what he would do.
Okay. Moving on. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25. You can't really go anywhere else. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy in the back here seems to be wearing some sort of a circlet. And that's their turn. Which brings us to Bane. You're up.
So, from where I'm standing, can I tell that there's quote unquote only 13 of them? Or do I get a sense that there might be more?
From where you're standing, I would say that
Let's see, about 5 or 6 of them.
Can I even see from
you're
here?
you're aware that there is some commotion going on, and yeah, so that I mean, you can't tell how many of them there are, but you can tell that there's a fight starting.
You just heard Ozuki go, oh, I'm a hero.
Did Rasuki get one, or is it still? I can't even tell.
The one that he attacked is still up.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna talk to the salamander and see if it'll help us.
The salamander says, "Oh, this seems like that creature that came down and talked to me a couple weeks ago. Nasty, nasty creature."
So salamander is saying that this creature is nasty.
Yes.
So will you help us? protect your freedom?
Let's see here.
I mean, I can make a persuasion roll with an advantage if you'd like.
Go ahead and give me the persuasion roll.
Roll high.
Get some natural 20s, please.
Persuasion.
I got to pull the salamander up. Here we go.
How do I do that with advantage?
So this is going to be opposed by its Constitution check.
Add roll to macro quick bar.
So basically, that's a crappy roll. Your DC is 7 on this check.
He has a damage, so he has to do it again, doesn't he?
How do I do the persuasion check with this system?
I know you just did it 4 times.
Yeah, you just
Did
did
I?
it 4 times. So yeah,
It's not even showing up here.
It's going to be in your chat window.
Oh, all right. Got it. So
on your first attempt, 18-8, it should have.
yeah. You successfully convince it to help fight off the trogs. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it roll for initiative. 1 second on that one. And we just need to fix the. There we are. Okay. Is that your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
well, now that I've secured his help, let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. Here. How far my spells? 120 feet range. Okay. So I'm going to cast the Guiding Bolt. Nope. No, I'm not, because I cannot see him. Can't see that one. So are these all the same? Except for the one in the back?
There's 2 different types.
They're not really the same. You've got these ones which look weaker.
There's the grunts, the brutes, and the king, basically.
So the yellow fin ones are a little bit tougher than the...
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. All right. Well, I will hit... I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on this one. Or at least I think it's going to work. Let's see. Guiding Bolt. Like this, and on that one. Did it work? Nope. How do I... All right. A creature of your choice, 120 feet. Yeah. All right. So how do I target again?
Okay. So the question is, how do you? I'm sorry. Which one are you attacking?
No.
And the
I'm
way
attacking this one.
Okay. All right. So this works a little bit different than Fantasy Grounds. In Fantasy Grounds, it's all automated. What you do here is it's more like an actual session of D&D where you know what the spell does. If there's a roll, you figure out what the roll is. You make the roll, and then you go on to the effects.
Okay. To transition back to pen and paper.
So
Yeah,
on your
pretty
character,
much.
Are you using D&D Beyond or are you using the Roll20 character sheet, brother?
Roll 20.
Okay.
All right,
You see where it's got your actions underneath your hit dice and your death saves? If you click in the middle, you've got your attack. You can click on your spell. And then after you do that, you can click on where it says damage/type next to it.
Level 1. Okay, did 20 radiant damage to the one that I showed you before. To this one.
Does he get a saving throw, or do you need to make an attack roll?
He gets a. Is it a dexterity thing?
Is it guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
Okay, so go. We'll keep the damage, but go ahead and give us an attack roll.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good damage.
Yeah, it is.
Where it says ATK, should be like a plus whatever.
Oh, right. 16.
There you go. 16.
Okay,
Nice.
that is a hit.
It's a hit for 20 on that one.
Okay.
And the next attack against him will have advantage.
Right.
Okay. Let me see if there's a way to.
Good job, brother.
Hey, I think of something. I'm so far away. That's why.
All right, I am going to put a counter on him that will remind us that we get advantage on him next time. Oh, we don't.
All right.
On which one? The one right there. Okay.
This one.
I see it. Yep.
Okay, Bane, that's the end of your turn.
That is it.
Okay, Galen, you're up.
All right, so normally I would love to take advantage of that advantage, but since I can create my own advantage, I'm not going to waste somebody else's advantage on that one. So I instead, I guess Rosiki's down, huh? So there's no sense in trying to save him.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
Wow! Ouch!
Well, what I meant was he's not. Well, hang on. I love Rosiki. What I'm saying is there's no sense in trying to take pressure off him by taking. He's surrounded, but he's already down, so it's not like they're going to keep attacking him, right?
Right.
So it makes no sense to try to take the pressure off Rosiki because it's moot. So, or in his case, moo.
just
But,
taking a nap.
It's like how's opinion,
Well, I
right?
mean,
It's moot.
technically, if I was a real bastard as a DM,
But you're
I
not.
might actually.
But if you were a real bastard and you were
I
going to
mean-
have him shred him, he'd be dead for sure. Because
Don't worry, Rosiki. Nisha's got your back, even if Galen's leaving you for dead.
They could be
So-
hungry.
Instead,
But
I'm
given
going to
given how unfair this encounter was to begin with on Rosiki, I'm not going to be that kind of bastard DM. So
So
you're gonna get your death saves.
can you see me measuring?
You
or
are
is
a
it-
merciful DM, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to target this instead, so somebody else can use the advantage because I'm going to use steady aim, which gives me advantage anyway. So steady aim, I can use that to give myself advantage. It just means I can't move, and since I don't care to move anyway, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to attack. However, I'm using D&D Beyond, so I just need to figure out. Let's see. I'm going to use my bow. We do advantage. So we get advantage. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it moves over to yours.
Yep.
So
that's a 15. That's a hit.
okay, so the damage on that will be this
Yeah.
plus. Why did it give me 3 dice? Oh, I see. It's just that.
Okay, so
Plus
13
3, okay.
damage.
Hang on, and that, and then sneak attack damage would be an additional whopping 6.
Okay, he had all of 2 hit points, so he is dead.
Okay.
Whoa.
I didn't realize he was the
Hey.
wounded one. Otherwise, I would have turned
Boom.
once. All right.
One
All right,
down.
and then and that's it for me. So yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Nisha,
Hey,
you're up.
I'm gonna tell them to just. Can I just say something real quick to them?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to tell them to retreat so I could cast a grease spell in that corridor and we could This way they could fall down. We can maybe catch them when they're prone too. So we kind of create an obstacle for them. So I just want to say that before Nisha goes because she comes before me.
We'll see if she listens.
We'll see. Too bad
gonna
grease
go-
isn't flammable.
She's going to run ahead to try to save
So which
Rosiki.
one? I mean, we'll see. So which one actually?
Zerathon and On in the chat asks, is it a fireball?
Not yet. We're not that high of a level yet. But we'll see. It might be something entertaining. I don't know. Okay, so which one actually knocked him down? Was it the big green one?
Yes. It was. No.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
this one here.
So her cannon is going to move up to here. And then it's going to fire at the big one that knocked him down.
Okay, question
That
about
one
that.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want to move it there? Because that'll put it in the threatened area of this guy.
Oh, yeah. It should be fine. It's a cannon. Like,
Okay.
if I can't get to Rosiki, I mean, well.
Okay. Go ahead and
Now-
give me an attack roll.
Yep, I will. It looks like it should be able. That's just the damage. Where's the one for actually firing with it? Ooh. Does that do it? Oh, bummer.
Yeah, that looks like a miss.
And that's okay. I don't know if I copied over my hit points. I don't think I was at full, but let's get a little impulsive here. Nisha's gonna run up and yeah, she's gonna get reckless. She's gonna go there and then she's gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. At who?
It's a cube. It's a 15-foot cube. And she's casting that on everything around Rosiki right there.
Rosiki's body's just gonna go.
You know? But if I can kill all of the things around him, I'm going to try.
But you might
It's
actually
just
kill
one
him
death
too.
thing.
Yeah, that's the question on this one is if you do that and Rosiki is in that area.
Yeah. No, I approve of this. I'll lose one. I'll actually lose a death saving throw. But that's cool. Don't
Okay.
do it, Nisha.
So
Because
they
I'm
all-
actually
Do
filled
it
with-
now.
It's the only way she can think of to get them all off of him, and she doesn't
Absolutely.
see any option for her to save him otherwise. Like, she
Sure.
doesn't. So they all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. This is going to take a little while. Okay.
I may not automatically. Well, I'll still take damage, so it won't matter. So okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this by type.
Oh, really?
So the regular trogs, starting with this one. What's the DC on the save? Pretty sure that missed.
You rolled 2 1s.
Hold on, let me go to my other tab.
3 and a 1.
Save is 12.
Save is 12. So that's a fail. What kind of damage does?
Force, I believe. Thunder damage.
No, I mean, how much?
2d8, so it's only 4. I rolled kind of shitty.
4. Okay.
And then on a failed save, it's pushed 10 feet away from me. I don't know how that works because they're really packed in there.
That's going to be interesting.
Maybe
We'll worry about the push after we've figured out the damage. Okay, so 4 damage on that one. Moving on to this one. Here's the save. That's another fail. Moving on to this one.
Oh.
Does any so on a successful save you take
It takes
half as
half,
much
so it
damage.
still takes 2.
Okay, now he was the one that Rosiki beat up on really bad the first time, so that's enough to kill him.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
And then moving on to this one here. So it looks like he makes it, so that'll be 2 points. Okay, now moving on to the brutes. So this is going to be this one here for
Fail.
11.
It
What was
needed
the
to 12 or higher.
Needed
12
12.
was a
Okay,
save.
so he takes it. Takes
Yep.
damage.
Oh, thank goodness I got the ones close to me.
Okay. Moving on to this one here.
Nice.
What did I roll? I don't see
4.
it. Oh, it's a 7.
7.
Okay, so he takes damage. And finally moving on to this guy here.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, he needed a 12.
So he takes half damage.
Really wish
Oh,
you would
good job.
take the whole thing. I really want to get that one.
Okay. I believe that's everybody that is in that area of effect. Is there anything else you can do this round?
Well, the ones that failed are moved 10 feet. So if they're
that's
on
right.
something, they're kind of launched or pushed. So all the
Okay.
ones close to me are pushed 10 feet. He didn't fail, so that one stays where he is.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll push the one next to him into him. That's all at your discretion.
Rosiki's body goes, ah!
We're gonna like slam into each other. I mean, I don't know.
Would he slam into the wall?
Yeah, but I think that
That front one succeeded. The one that just moved up.
oh,
He
Yeah, it
succeeded
was-
on his
it
save,
was
so
this-
he is not pushed. But all of the other ones, except for him and the green one, stay where they are.
okay. You're confusing me.
Okay, so
I know.
this guy was
Um,
fine. This guy was one south, and he
Okay.
was
Mark
also
'em.
fine. This
Should
guy
mark
was in
them
the
with your
middle.
conditions.
Yep,
Okay,
that
and this
was
guy
it.
should be pushed. Okay, and that should be everybody that's moved, right?
This guy would have been moved, and then this guy. This guy, the plain one was one down. You flip them when you move the one.
Okay. The problem is we're running out of room to move them.
Yeah.
From where you're at, yeah, I mean, there's really
That's
no
what
room
yeah.
to move these. Like,
So
I can't take this guy and move him to the north or to the to the east. So I guess he stays where he's at, just based on the fact that he can't move.
Well,
So-
I mean, they could take damage from hitting the wall, and then those guys should take damage from hitting the other guy against the wall. If you envision that.
Yeah, it could theoretically knock someone prone too. So
Let's see. I was here.
You know what? I like that. I like that interpretation. We'll go with them knocked prone because they can't be moved. So
Can she, as her object interaction, toss her spider homunculus on Rosiki? Because I know how much Rosiki loves spiders. I think I remember this coming up before.
He's in no condition to object anyway.
He's really not. That's kind of what happened last time.
If I start getting used to it. Whoa, where'd I go?
I would say that would be a free action.
that was my fault. I accidentally deleted your character. I was trying to. I was trying.
Oh,
I accidentally. I created a rectangle accidentally, and I.
We'll start
Wow.
taking it personally.
some people just aren't.
Sorry.
Man, you guys are harsh on the Rosiki tonight.
Taking off
Can,
pressure
can
on me.
we bring Rosiki back, please?
Yeah, Rosiki just needs to drop it back on there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't see. I can't drag Rosiki back on. I don't see him
I
on
know.
there.
He should be able to do that. Go to your
And I
character
think-
sheet
I think Nisha had 5 more feet of movement.
I can actually do this. It'll just take a second.
Yeah.
He should also be able to do it if he goes to the journal and then grabs his character and just drags it back on there.
Journal.
There is
Yep.
also the question of whether or not
Right.
the token that I gave him is actually associated with Rosiki on his character sheet.
Oh, I'm assuming he did that.
Yeah, so
It should be.
That's
He was
not
in the
me.
middle of them,
I
right?
can't control that.
Okay.
He was right. He was right here.
Oh, cool, look at that. So now which
Oh,
one's the
did
real
we
one?
move?
He's upside down now.
Oh, I need to set his.
Have any
token
control
up
over
now.
that icon, so I don't think that's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a couple things here. This will take just a second.
That's okay. I put mine out. It's the round one, but
Okay. What's your max hit points?
28.
Okay.
Okay, and you are currently at 0.
I have to rub it in.
All right. What is your AC?
17.
And your movement?
40.
Okay. He should be back under your control now.
Got it. Yep.
Cool. Now, was that the right square, or did I put him in the wrong spot?
Yeah. Nope. That's the right square.
Okay, cool.
That is correct.
Okay, so Nisha, was that the end of your turn?
She just moved one more spot up since she knows not to just back away from things. She learned that lesson really early on.
Okay.
If you're gonna die flawlessly.
I guess that means it's Salamander's turn. Salamander.
Come on, Sally.
30 feet.
Please save us, friend. We helped you.
Okay, Salamander can get to about there. I don't know that Salamander can actually do anything this round, though. So
Dash into the lava.
Well, maybe she could take a second action to move.
Maybe she dashed.
Yep, I think that's probably the best course of action.
We'll start splashing out lava on things.
Yeah.
She dove into the pool.
Lava wave. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
It'd be cool if she did that after you cast grease on it, because the grease would ignite.
Okay, she double moves into the lava, ends her turn there, and Kairos, you're up.
Yeah, magical grease doesn't ignite unless you have some kind of special feat.
That's just
It's silly though, but I know. Anyway, wow. Well, since Nisha didn't listen, I guess I'll have to do things differently than I
George, you
expected.
didn't expect.
Always
to
tell her
actually
what you
disappear.
don't want her to do.
Just tell her to charge into the fray every time.
Yeah, I
She's
should.
gotta save her hero.
Does Nisha ever listen? I mean, really?
She's
mean,
gonna do
even-
the opposite of what you tell her. I mean, come on.
Even I mean, Kairos isn't that smart, but
Well,
he knows
I
not to run into a bunch. But he's a coward.
In her defense,
I'm like, yeah.
you guys said not to trust strangers, and then the strangers thought we were the weirdos just hiding around trying to ambush them. You guys have reason to seem really sus too. She's
Okay.
trying to save her hero because
let me
Rosiki
get
saved
my
her
turn
last
in now,
time.
since I already had everything planned. The other thing planned. I had my backup plan planned. already too, because I knew you were gonna your chaos factor. I wanted to be the chaos factor in this game. Your chaos factor is much more chaos than my chaos factor.
I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed.
He's
Again,
just playing with my wife, so I mean, he should have this down pat.
I know, but I wanted to be the Muffy in this case. So anyway, so I'm going to cast as my bonus action. Excuse me, a Shield of Faith, which it's part of my my shtick as a war domain sorcerer. So which will give me +2 AC, which I programmed for myself, so I could automatically calculate. It automatically fixes it for me.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action. As an action, I will use. I'm trying to stray these guys off. So I will use. What was it? Where was it? Where'd you go? I will use Grease. That's what I was saying. Grease. So I will cast Grease. Does it have to be in the square or completely in the square? Does it have to be like the border to border, or can it be cast in the middle of the square for better area coverage?
It would just fill the square.
Okay, so it's a 10-foot square thing. So
Okay.
'cause I was hoping to kind of cast it diagonally like this.
Okay. Let's see. That's so. I guess you can't really. I guess you can't really do it diagonally, so that it hits more squares. It'd just be you would have to pick which squares it goes into.
Very well, very well. Okay, I just want to make sure. So now, of course, anyone who moves or ends their turn in a square has to make a save, as you see.
Okay, so let me ask you this: we're talking about this square here, this one here, that one there.
Actually, I'm probably gonna just use these squares right here.
Those four. Okay.
Those four. So I don't know if you want me to put like a rectangle or around it or something like that. Or...
I'll go ahead and draw one in.
Okay. So yeah, I will cast Grease on that spot, and then I will do the cowardly thing that Kairos would do, would be to hide behind the bigger centaur.
Okay.
So that's my move action, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Fran, you're up.
Okay, so which ones are actually prone?
I think he dropped from the order. I think I was next for my death saving throw. I think when he deleted me,
he's off the initiative order.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was at a 14.
Oh, they still have to make a dex save. I'm sorry, they have to make a dex save, these four, to see if they fall prone first. So, but any creature who goes through the area, I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me add Rosiki back in, and then we'll get back to the thing. What was your
14.
14. Okay. And
let's hope I don't roll a natural one.
Don't do that. Don't even talk like that. Don't jinx it.
Too late. Jinx myself. There we go.
okay, so hold on. Before you do that,
Sorry.
we need to get back to Kairos, because they need to make some saving throws here. So we'll do that in just a second here. All right. So
DC
starting 13. DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's Dex, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So we'll do the brutes first. This will be the brute to the north. Looks like he misses.
Prone.
So, okay, so he's prone. Come on, let me. There we go. Okay, so he's prone. We'll do brute number 2. Looks like he missed, so. Okay, and then we'll move to this guy here. He just gets a straight D20.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Grease is one of the best spells, man.
Face monkey.
And we'll do this one.
Oh, this one actually succeeded.
Okay, he succeeded, so he's not prone.
All right.
Okay, now we can move to Rosiki's death save. Come on,
All right.
Rosiki.
Want me to re-roll it? I will re-roll it.
Yeah, well, yeah, go ahead and re-roll that.
It's all right. Still fell.
All right.
2 down.
Somebody might
Not
want
dead
to.
yet.
Somebody might want to heal him. Just saying.
About it. Don't rush me.
All right, Ferran.
So the green one is not prone, correct? The big bad.
This one back here. He is not prone. Correct.
All right. So first things first.
Don't forget that one guy's. You got advantage on that one guy. Somebody's got to use that before it expires.
So yeah, he's prone. So
Doesn't that mean double advantage?
Mm-mm.
No,
Not
that-
for ranged.
Oh,
Good try.
not
I
for
guess
range.
it doesn't matter then. Okay.
My bad.
You get
Melee
advantage for range.
so I would have advantage on it.
No, you would just have
Not while it's
advantage.
prone. You just have a straight roll, I believe.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I thought.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Prone. Okay. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
So it would neutralize the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus, if it's at range and they're laying down, then that fountain, does that fountain have like a rim to it, or is it a hole in the ground?
It had a little.
Yeah, it's got a rim. It's sticking out. a
So
little bit.
you wouldn't even be able to see them then, technically speaking,
Yeah.
from where they're at.
All right. So
I would say that it's not like a swimming pool. Like it's not sitting so high that it's gonna block sight. So I mean,
More like
the
brick
lava.
against on
Yeah,
a
I mean,
garden.
it's probably about 2.5 feet tall. You'd be able to see over it.
all right.
Straight shot.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a pot shot at this guy because he's the bigger threat, in my opinion. Probably didn't do
And
anything.
That's a miss.
Okay, no worries. I will then use make sure I'm using the right one.
Now, how did this happen? We've lost the turn on.
It's just typing that in.
What's their turn?
I
Just
use
wondering-
healing word on
They were.
They were on 10.
I thought they were on 10, but they're not like on a thing.
Yeah, they're on 10. I think what happened was I used one of the guys that I eliminated
Yep.
as the initiative. So I
Don't
can
worry.
just fix that.
I'm expecting the bad to come happening soon. So, yep.
Okay, it's not much, but Rosiki, you gain 4 hit points.
I will take it. Thank you.
So you are at least you have 4 hit points.
I am off 2 failed saving throws, so it's very
So
much
you're up.
appreciated.
Play dead.
Soon to be knocked down again.
I haven't done anything yet.
Maybe not. Who knows?
And I
Okay.
am done.
Okay, you're done. So what we're gonna do is fix our initiative tracker, put those guys back onto it, and make it their turn.
That'll be great.
There we go. Okay. Boy, Nisha, you're in a bad spot.
I really am.
Okay, so
The good news is they're all prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's got a meat shield with 4 hit points.
Okay, so
If
okay,
they go after you,
so-
Nisha, I can actually heal more than one person I can heal up to 6 people at once, but that would be an action, not a bonus action. So,
Okay, so its only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up, thereby ends the condition. So the way that I remember this is standing up is move action.
Half the movement.
it's
yeah.
half of it,
Half
and I
the
believe
movement.
it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Only if you move out of
It-
range.
do you actually have to move out? I thought it automatically proved it. Okay.
Yeah, it just takes half your movement to stand up.
Roger that.
Okay, so this guy is going to go ahead and stand up.
Really wish that shield of faith would have been on me.
And it is going to attack Nisha, starting with the bite.
Nom 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 nom.
22. I
Yeah, that's
guess
gonna
that
hit me.
hits. Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
What do halflings taste like?
So that'll be 8 points of damage.
That stinks. Stop rolling good.
Claw
Crook,
1.
tell your cousins to quit attacking us.
That'll miss, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that misses.
And claw 2. 16.
Had hits.
That'll hit. That'll be another 6 points of damage. Okay.
Does that tickle a little bit?
It doesn't feel great.
All right. This guy here is going to go ahead and stand up. He's not going to attack Rosiki because he's not aware that Rosiki is back from the near death experience. He can't really attack anybody from where he's at, nor can he move. He could. He's too far away to attack the salamander. He's going to hold his action. Moving on to this guy. He is going to crawl diagonally 5 feet and stand up. And he's also...
Salamander have a long reach by any chance?
No. Nope, they don't have a long reach, and they also don't have any ranged weapons. So, that being the case, he's going to take his... let's see, he's already moved. He's going to move another 10 feet to there, and he's going to hold his action. This guy is still standing, so he is going to move.
I'm still standing.
Darren, is that orb, that red orb on the map, is that still there, or did Nisha knock it off or something? And if so, if it's still there,
I hit it a few times, but I
is
think
it-
it's still there.
is it an obstacle breaking line of sight, or is it? Can you see around it?
I seem to remember it being destroyed.
It was okay. So it's we can ignore it then. Okay, great.
I think so, yeah. Let's see.
Crap.
25, 30. Okay, this one's going to attack Faran. Starting with the bite. Gets
That's a miss.
12. Okay. Then he gets 2 claws.
That's a hit.
Okay. Where's my D4 plus 2? Here we are. So it'll be 4 points of damage. And then we'll do one more attack.
You don't have to.
I think that'll be a hit too. Also, let's not forget about the stench effect. I know that I'm kind of not the best at remembering this, but any creature other than a troglodyte that starts its turn within 5 feet of the troglodyte must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn. So For everybody who is next to a trog at the beginning of your turn, make sure you make that save.
And here I was thinking you were overlooking that on purpose since we're outnumbered here.
Okay. Let's see here. So that one attacked. That one couldn't do anything. They can't really move. They're all kind of stuck there, except for this this trog here. It's going to move to here and make its attacks on Nisha. So here's its claw. 16.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
5 points of damage.
Down.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm
spider's
gonna
gone?
roll a natural 20 at my turn. It'll be fine.
The spider disappears. Oh no.
Spider does not. It's a homunculus. It can't really do much on its own, so it's probably just like hanging out.
Okay, this one's going to move here and it's going to attack Nisha's cannon. What's the armor class on that?
18.
18. Okay. We'll see if any of these attacks actually hit.
Missed my cannon.
So here's the bite. That'll miss.
How many hit points does your cannon have?
Here's the claw.
15.
15.
It's a pretty good thing, which is great because I'm not very strong.
Okay. He fails to do any damage to it. So the rest of them are kind of locked into position, and that'll be the end of their turn. Bane, you're up.
Ha. Okay.
Would he still have advantage on that one, or is that over now? It's still technically that same turn that.
Yeah, how long does that advantage last?
Because he's at the very bottom of that round, isn't he?
Let's see.
I forgot how he got the advantage or disadvantage or the advantage, but still, Ferran cast something. So
one round.
It'd be gone.
Yeah,
it's before the end of his next turn, so he's got it until whoever casted it.
But you did, I thought.
No,
I cast it.
So until the end of his next turn. So this turn.
Oh, so I still have advantage.
Yes.
If you target that one.
That was 2 rounds ago. Okay.
This is the only second time he's done anything, though. He's only done one thing once, right? It just seems like that because he's 2. So everybody's gone. Throwing your adamantine javelins at it.
There.
Hopefully somebody gets this trog off of me so I can heal people, but
I will try.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw an adamantine javelin at the one that I had advantage with.
Okay.
pin him to the wall.
Core. Don't have. Yeah, I do have it right here. So, shock.
Okay, that's a hit.
It's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice roll there. Wow. I'll take it.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I have 10. You know what? Then I will cast Shield of Faith on Ferran.
Okay.
So he has 2 more AC.
Okay, that puts me at 20.
And that's it.
Okay. Galen, you're up.
All right. Rinse and repeat. I'm going to roll with advantage due to steady aim. I'm going to target the trog that's next to Ferran.
Okay.
Chance of freeing up Ferran for some movement. Oof, I don't know if that's going to hit.
That hits.
13 hits. All right. So I will do regular damage plus sneak attack damage.
Wow.
So 21.
Splat.
21.
Yeah, that's enough to kill that one.
Oh, did it add the sneak attack and damage automatically? It looks like it did.
It did, yeah.
It did.
Oh, so I don't need to roll. That's cool. All right, great. Awesome.
Okay, so it's gonna be your turn.
Wasn't that enough? Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else I can do. So yeah, steady aim pretty much stops me from doing anything else, but it's worth it for the advantage. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Nisha, give us a death save.
Okay.
Roll high.
We'll see. Great.
Ouch.
That's a fail.
It's fine.
Failure 1.
Don't worry, I got you.
All right, Salamander.
Come on, Sally.
Salamander gonna do?
It's gonna save me because it's my hero too now.
I get her hat if she dies.
Okay, so she gets 2 attacks, 1 with the spear, 1 with the tail, and she has reach of 10 feet. So, let's see if any of these guys are wounded very lightly. Okay, so
They
She's
trapped
gonna-
her in the lava. She should just pull them in with her.
she's going to stay right where she's at, but she's going to put both her attacks against that one. The spear. That's a miss. And the tail. That, I believe, is also a miss.
That's
She
the other
needs
guy.
to be madder.
Yeah, that's just less than what she needs. So that was her turn. She's gonna remain in the lava. She likes it there. And Kairos, you're up.
Wait. I thought she didn't like it there.
She's pretty smart there.
She likes it there right
She likes the
now.
lava. She doesn't like having to stay there.
It's
She
like an
likes
aura of
choice.
protection. She just didn't like her. Yeah, her choice is taken away from her. Anyway, this guy, he has that symbol. Does that mean we still have advantage on him if he gets hit?
No, because what's his name used it? Bane used it when he attacked it.
Bane used
Yeah, so I should clear that.
it. Okay. So he's hurt though.
Yes, very.
Okay, very well. I'm going to do a thing that I am not accustomed to do as Kairos. I'm going to run over here with my short sword and strike at him.
Okay.
But before I do that, let's see. I think I can. I'm going to use Hunter's Mark as well because I have a bonus action to do Hunter's Mark. Well, at least that's the damage if I hit him. Okay.
Okay.
So I target him, and I will use my short sword to strike out. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
All right. So he takes 5 plus 7 damage, so 12.
Okay. He goes down.
Okay,
Boom.
and
Another
that
one
will
bites the dust.
see. Move action. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
It's my turn. Be right.
Okay, Rosiki.
All right. So need DM discretion here, because you let me do this once before. I'm going to see if you'll let me do it again. First thing I'm going to do, though, he stands up, bonus action, second wind. To get some,
Okay.
to get 6 hit points back. All right. So what I would like to do is I would like to use my, well, first I look down. Okay. So Nisha, I wake up and there's a spider on me, right?
It's like it climbed like where you couldn't see it as good because Nisha.
No, that's okay. That's
recall.
okay.
So it's probably
my
tucked in your
question is-
clothes where you can't see it, but you probably feel it.
It's in your
might
pants.
not
It's all
know
right.
what it
Don't
is.
worry about it.
So
Raised
my
from the dead. You probably don't
my
even know.
thought is, I've seen the spider before and it did something to me, right? So I know what it's like, maybe going to do something.
You know, it's like a little clockwork guy. Like it looks like a little robot.
So here's my question to Darren. So what I'd like to do
Okay.
is I would like to first, I want to try to pick Nisha up her body,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I've done before. I'm going to use my action to disengage. I only have half my movement because I stood up,
Mm-hmm.
which means I could get to, basically I could get me and Nisha to here.
Okay.
Let me get
You
on.
will provoke an opportunity attack.
I'm using my action to disengage.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So what I want to do is get me and Nisha to here, basically throw Nisha down there and take that spider and throw it on her, slam it on her, and basically say, do your thing, and look at Farron and say, save her.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to
Can
do
you go
one.
with
I'm going to ask you to do one thing here, since you're picking her up and running with her. Please give me an athletics check.
For sure. For sure.
Watch me fall in the lava, you guys. It'll be so funny.
16.
And you made that with flying colors. So, so you do exactly what you said you did. You pick her up, you slam her down, you put the
Drop her in the
spider on
lava.
her.
Yep.
Yeah, and my hope is whatever that spider was going to do to me, it'll do to her. But really, I'm looking at Farron and saying, you got to save her. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Question: what was the spider did again?
It's a
I think
homunculus,
she's
and it can
dead.
cast spell. I can cast spells through it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I didn't know if it just like injected a healing potion or something. So and Rosiki wouldn't know. So
Stevie
that's-
wouldn't know.
So it may not do anything to her. He wouldn't know that. So
Yeah. Okay.
he's
And that's
just
the end
doing
of your
whatever
turn.
he can think of to try to save her right now. So. All right, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Fran, you're up.
Okay. First things first, prayer of healing. And what that does, let me see if I can get it to populate.
Is that an action?
There we
or
go.
is that-
Yeah, look at your.
It is an
casting time
action.
on that.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was a. I know some of the
Yeah.
spells are timed ones.
I hate to
Okay.
say it though. Look at the casting time.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Okay.
know I had a player try
Yeah,
to use that.
I
last dungeon.
thought
played
that was
clerics
out
a
of
lot, you
combat.
guys.
I was gonna say I was reading the spell and I was like, you know, that seems like a much higher level spell. So then, yeah, casting time 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not see the casting time. I overlooked that when I. All
Okay,
right,
so
so-
rather than tie you up for 10 minutes and make you commit to this, I'll give you the opportunity to choose to do something different.
Thank you.
We don't need him for the next 60 turns. I mean,
Yeah, right.
That's a very forgiving DM. There.
Yeah.
we'll probably still be fighting.
All right. So we'll do.
Fighting.
All right, Nisha, I'm going to do Cure Wounds on you. I'm going to cast it as a second level spell. Let's see. Bam. Second level, submit. Wow, that's crap. But
Hey.
hey, you got 7 hit points back.
Yes.
I will drop my bow and I will grab my hammer, and that's pretty much all I can do.
So it doesn't tell you what you actually rolled, then, does it?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
So you must have
But,
like 1 and 2 or something. Because what's your
Yeah,
spell
I mean, that's ridiculous. I should have. I mean, I get 3 points just off my daggone.
So you got a
wisdom
1 and a 3
modifier.
or 2 twos?
No.
Or...
Showing you got a 4. If you hover over it, you can see it. It's a
Oh,
you
yeah,
rolled a
yeah.
4. You rolled a 4 and got +3, or vice versa.
Well, But you should have 2
No,
D8.
you got wisdom. You rolled a 3 and got a wisdom.
Yeah, it should
bonus
be-
4.
That's not right. It should be 2d8, not.
Yeah, it's showing 1d8. So I rolled
So
another
roll
d8.
another. so
Wait,
roll
it's
another-
actually
Yeah,
2. It did it twice.
Oh,
It
Okay,
should
so
be
it's
14. It should have
14.
been 14.
It's 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, I'm
that-
pretty sure that 7 is supposed to be added to the
No,
other one.
well, we
'cause
do
it's
something. We
higher
do
cast.
something. We do something.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, there's. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was showing up in the chat twice. That
Yeah.
didn't make a lot of sense to me. So yeah, 14.
And Roziki looks at Nisha and says, "This
One.
spider's great. You're awake."
Gee, thanks.
All right, friends, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay. Okay, these two trogs over here up next to the cannon, they're going to keep trying to take that cannon out.
Yeah, they are. I hope they miss again.
Well,
It's got a really good AC, guys.
it does have a very good AC. Going with this guy first. Here's an attack. That'll miss. 2 claws. Claw 1.
Nice.
Claw 2. My
Wow,
rolls
3
are just
sixes.
sucking.
Oh, that's really consistent.
That's way below average there.
I think we have a new
Now, if they'll
strategy.
say like that against us, we'll be happy.
Send in the cannon.
This
Everybody
one
attack.
here is going to go ahead and attempt to do the same thing, or hopefully be successful at it. Not-
No. He can do the exact same thing.
What? Go home, roll 20. You're drunk.
Somebody's gonna buy a ticket now.
Bet you wish you were playing.
Amazing.
I bet you wish you were playing Fantasy Grounds now.
Oh, that was a
There we
9.
go.
That's
There we go.
Still
But
misses.
miss.
Still misses though.
And one more.
Critical fail.
Nice.
Okay, the law of averages has failed you guys.
I bet you wish you were playing Fantasy Grounds now. You probably have like all 3 nat 20s instead of 10.
The
No.
cannon would be
That's
powerful.
only when he's attacking the cleric.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
double nat 20. Yeah.
Moving on. This guy here, he is going to crawl to
Into the
here.
lava.
No, not into the lava. He's going to crawl to there, stand up.
Now, is that difficult terrain? Them going through that grease?
That is.
Yeah, he's half movement. So basically, that was
10 feet. That was 20 feet.
yeah, that was basically his movement right there. And he has no ranged attacks, so he's kind of done.
Just ignore that. It's just trying to open it.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the other guys, starting with him. He is going to... he's not too happy that Rosiki stood up and seems to be looking better, so he's going to move down here and take his attacks against Rosiki. Here's the bite. And that's a
Another
miss.
6.
That is a miss, isn't it?
Yes, it's a miss.
Okay. Claw 1. Will definitely miss. Claw
Wait.
2.
Critical miss. Critical miss.
Now,
Ouch.
that one will hit. Fortunately, not that much damage. Only 5 points.
Finish for second wind.
Wait a minute. That knocks you back down to 0, doesn't it?
No, he used
I-
his second win, plus he had healing for me.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
at 5 hit points.
Okay. All right. So that's what that one does. This one, it's not a lot he can do other than to attempt to crawl out of this stuff. And he can't move through the troglodyte either because he doesn't have enough movement. So he's going to go to here and he's going to stay prone. This one here
Go Grease.
is going to move up to here. He's going to jump on the lip of the thing, and he's going to attack the salamander.
Acrobatics check to see if he falls in the lava.
Yeah. Acro check. Acro check.
I'll tell you what. If he gets hit, we'll do the acrobatics check to see if he falls in the lava. 1 second here.
With disadvantage.
Good job.
Sorry, I guess
My-
we've opened DMs over here. And we got our own way of doing these things. It just pops up in our heads. Like,
Yep. By the
Yeah,
way, my wife just caught a big nasty spider in the house. Now she's
my God.
relocating it outside.
Nisha, Nisha summoned a spider in your house.
She's everywhere.
Oh my God, the magic, the power.
My homunculus isn't summoned. Just
Okay, so bite. Okay, so that's gonna be a miss against Salamander on the bite. Claw 1.
I hope he crit fails and falls in.
That'll be a hit. Let's see what kind of damage we do here. 4 + 4. So 6 damage. All right, Claw 2. That is a miss. So that's his turn. Moving on to this guy. He's going to move to here and hold his action. This one's going to move to here and hold his action. And the one wearing the circlet is going to move to here and hold his action. That's the end of their turn. Bane's up.
All right, let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Circles. I don't know.
I just pushed a button I shouldn't have.
Okay, we'll disregard that.
Thanks.
All right. I'm going to take 5. Okay. And then I will chuck. I guess I'm just gonna chuck another javelin, I think.
Okay. And who's your target?
I'm just gonna start attacking the one with the circlet.
So this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one up there.
Yeah, the big dude that
Okay.
at some point we need to start chipping away at the big dude, so
Nisha tried. She just did not hit it.
it's okay. Let's see. So where is that? There it is. So I'm attacking him with that.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Decent hit there. Let's hope for some damage. Not bad. It's not adding my charisma.
You did your strength.
Yeah.
Rolling 1d6 plus 2 strength. So you got a 3 plus a 2.
But the bonus is for.
You might
Should
have
be
had
one more
just
point though.
Why would you get
I
charisma
can
bonus?
change that. I think I can change that here. But yep. All right, I'll change that for next time. But it should be so it's 6 points, not 5.
Okay, I'll give him 1 more point of damage.
But yeah, and that's it for me.
Okay. All right, moving on to Galen. You're up.
All right, so Galen is, well, I should say Matt is actually intrigued with your offer to have him do a dex check if you hit the one on the ledge. So I'm going to shoot at that one
Okay.
and see if I can knock him into the fire just for, fun. But so again, I'm going to steady aim. Roll with advantage. Let's hope I don't screw that up. 14 with whatever I should hit.
That'll hit.
So let's see if this does the. Oh yeah, nice numbers.
Dang, nice.
So hit him for 20. I don't know if that probably doesn't kill him. Let's see if it knocks him
It
off.
doesn't kill him. So let's see about that dex save.
It's a good amount of damage though.
Steady aim, you totally hit him in the foot.
Somebody nail his foot to the floor.
Okay, I need to check on one thing real quick.
Is one pinky a hit point or?
Well, next level I take Elven Accuracy. Then I actually get 3 rolls, which I can crit fish with. Pretty sweet.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that it was that severe.
Uh-oh.
Lava damage.
Well, okay. We'll get to this in a minute. Well, I'll give him a save.
Are you looking up lava damage?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it like 20d6 or something like that?
It's insane, yeah.
20d10.
That
Sure
makes
would be
sense because I'm pretty sure if you fall in lava, you don't live.
Which with a 7, you probably fell in lava.
So okay, so he fails to save. So he is now in the lava, and this is gonna be fun.
I
I was
smell fish
expecting
fry.
he's now in the lava, but he's
Crispy
really
critter.
not. 'Cause he's gone.
You smell something burning.
I want to see the damage.
You
Roll.
didn't season it first.
There it is.
You're kidding me.
Holy moly!
So
It's only a flesh
basically,
wound.
Not bad for a third level
basically,
character.
he
There's
falls
nothing
in.
left.
He falls in. You see a splash, a little bit of steam, and that's the end of him.
I now hold the record on damage. I just want you guys to know.
Now, what I didn't realize until I looked up the rule was that by just jumping up on that ledge, he was subjecting himself to that damage anyway.
Yeah, you're within 5 feet, right? Or something like that.
Yep.
All right, that's
he
my
was,
turn.
he was doomed anyway.
Now, may I ask how many hit points those things have? Because if I hit it for 20, I don't know if that was a fresh hit on that, but I'm just curious.
That was a fresh hit on. Well, actually, no. He had taken 4 points of damage previously, and the 20 points did some pretty serious damage to what was left. So
It was still fun to knock him in there. All right, I'm taking that'll be my turn.
okay, Nisha, you're up.
Okay. So she stands up. I feel a little better now. And then her cannon is still there and she sees all the things around it. And it's gonna aim at the circlet one again
Okay.
and try to blast it.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Oh, no.
Ah, come on. It was
That's a
almost
fail.
net 20. It was so
Miss.
close.
Need some.
Do I want to do that again? No, I don't. That's dangerous. That's dangerous here. Has that guy been hit at all? Like just a little?
The guy up top, the big guy, he's been hit. Yeah,
Mm,
not much, but he's been hit.
So this thing right there, she's gonna just kind of aim around Rasiki and throw acid at it. Because
Okay.
why not? Oh. Oh, it's a dex save? It's a dex
Okay.
save.
Okay, so we're going against this guy here, right?
This one right there, yep.
Okay, so dex saves.
Hope you roll low. You probably won't, but I really hope you will.
He just made it.
Nuts bolts.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I really have anything else I can do.
You can move away, Nisha.
Yeah, she'll back up a little bit.
Okay.
She'll get a little bit straighter. aim at things. That's her turn.
Okay. All right, Salamander is going to take a couple of shots at that guy.
Nom, 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 nom.
I feel like the disembodied hand just pulls it into lava. Boop.
All right, spear attack. Ow.
Oh, come
My
on.
rolling is just sucking.
Salamander.
Yeah, the spear, this is the tail.
Come on.
Nat
Come on
20.
with that tail.
Okay, that hits. That's a better roll. At least the law of averages there held up a little bit. Okay, so 2d6 of fire.
It got hit with the burning tail of fire.
Nice.
Burn, burn, burn.
That tail of
Okay.
fire.
The tail of fire.
Plus,
Like I said earlier in chat, ain't none of us got any sense.
I only carry hundreds.
okay, plus another 12 bludgeoning, so it dies, and that's the Salamander's turn. It's going to stay right where it's at. Kairos, you're up.
Okay. I was thinking I was gonna ask this question, but it doesn't work. I already looked it up. I was gonna try to do a mold earth like in the corner here, and like, but also it depends on the viscosity of the lava. So I don't know. I mean, as an Aureid, I would think I would know the viscosity of lava pretty well as an earth nymph, right? So, anywho, since we can't do that anyway, from what the rules say,
Stupid rules.
stupid rules. But maybe but I don't think I don't want to damage the cannon either, because it's actually doing work for us.
It's
right?
trying to, for
It's
sure.
trying. It's
Hey, it's
trying.
a target. That's all I'm happy.
Yeah,
All right,
it's drawing attacks off you.
I'm moving
could-
my since my previous target's dead. I'm moving my hunter's mark to this guy.
Okay.
All right. I'm using my bonus action to do Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Which will, if I hit, then my next hit, melee hit, obviously will give me,
Extra
we'll
damage.
do 2d6 thunder damage. So I will take my, I'll move 10 feet up, and I don't know, Kairos is feeling brave all of a sudden. I don't know why, but he's going to use his short sword to swing at this guy. And an 18
Nice.
That's a hit.
Good
All right,
job.
so that's that, and I forgot to do the thunders. Yeah, there's the thunder.
Nice.
So 18 total.
18 total damage, and he gets, wait, where's the thunderous smite say? Does it just
DC
him?
13.
He's dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
Dead.
But I really wanted to kill him harder. I really wanted
Where's
to
the
knock
ragdoll?
There's
Fuzzy?
still pieces of him somewhere.
his body flicks into the wall and just splatters like a splattering thing, and I'm like,
I want to see him
wow.
fly away like in Skyrim.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Red
And then
mist on his body on the ground.
yeah, and then I'm going to go run away again. Back
Okay.
over here. So, and that's my
Step up.
turn.
Bravery
Ow,
only lasts for a short while.
We got bursts.
All right, Rosiki, you're up.
All right. Roziki's going to slowly turn around and stare down the one right to his north. While he was laying on the ground, he saw that one take down Nisha.
What are you gonna do?
And I'm going to try to grapple him and throw him into the lava.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's athletics check opposed by a strength check, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
Believe in you.
So
You're gonna turn around.
Only
Well-
10. Come on, roll low. What do you roll?
I got a 12. You got a 10.
Let's see. You got a 10. I don't have. Let me make sure I don't have advantage on those by any chance. That would be
You know.
I know barbarians when raging would.
Okay, so wouldn't wouldn't he actually be considered to be flanked because the cannon is to the north?
Yes,
Oh,
based
yeah.
on what you said about the spiritual weapon, yes.
Go ahead and let's count that as advantage. Give me another roll.
Come on. Can't see it.
Oh, come on!
The illusion of choice.
Rigged.
Dang.
Rigged.
He does not want to go into that lava.
Next episode is going to be
I
about
mean,
the randomness.
He did
of
just
dice.
watch his buddy go stand there and then turn into like steam. So
True.
All right. Then what I am going to do, though, is use my bonus action and use my giant's might. And I basically start to grow about technically I become large, but if there's not room, I don't become large. I just get the benefits of it. But I'm still going to imagine that he like starts growing and just bulging out and just staring him down, even though I missed him or he fought me off.
Does every part grow?
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
Just the parts he wants to grow.
Yeah.
We'll just say that he's
Have some
squeezing.
satisfied lovers.
That sounds like something K-Rose would research.
Yeah.
so that's why he wanted me to move back. He needed more space.
Exactly. Yeah. The giant's might does give me advantage on strength checks, so we can even retcon it. Yeah, I did that first, but I'll have it next time. All right. That's the end of my turn, though.
Okay. All right, Fran, you're up.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming Rosiki is within touch range of Faran. How injured does he look?
It's down to
He
five.
looks pretty bad. I'm
yeah,
pretty
bad.
bloody. I've got blood coming out of my snout.
And other orifices.
Orifices. Ears, nose, mouth.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
He might be coughing up a little bit of blood too.
Yeah.
All right, you get 7 hit points back, and I am going to move to here to try to, kind of give Nisha and Kairos a little bit of coverage.
Okay.
Actually, can I move over one more?
Yeah.
All right. Since I've got, that nice, bonus to AC right now, I'll, and I'm done.
Okay. All right, it's their turn. So we're going to start with this guy in the grease. He is going
That poor
to.
guy.
Poor guy.
He's going to crawl 10 feet.
Mhm.
He's going to stand up.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
It's like an eternal Monday for this guy.
And he's going to move another 5 feet. That'll be the end of his movement. But hey, next round he might actually get to attack something.
No, you'll be dead.
Not if I can help it.
We're going to go back to this guy who does not like giant Rosiki in front of him at all and is going to try to wail on him. So here's the bite attack.
Oh.
Crit.
Oh, no.
Bloody hell.
He's bigger to
He's
bite
also
now, I
big.
guess.
And a lot easier to hit, I guess.
What happened?
It wanted a hamburger.
Man, it's been a while since I've done a crit. Hold on a second.
Yeah, 2 dice.
Oh, it secretly has
Double the-
disadvantage because he's
double
such a
the
big
dice.
guy.
Okay, but it doesn't double the strength, right?
Correct.
It doesn't bonus the bonus. It only does the die itself.
Well,
Okay.
double die damage. Double die damage.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing it wrong. All right, so here's the damage from that. That'll be 9 points.
Not too bad considering. I'll give you an extra 1 for the crit, which isn't too bad.
All right. Claw 1.
Ooh, yeah.
I believe that's a hit.
No, take it back.
Another 5 points of damage,
He's down.
and he's down.
Does he
Sorry,
shrink to
Rostiki.
normal size, or does he stay big?
What does the thing
Let's
say?
see. Actually, I think he stays big because it lasts for a minute.
Sorry, that's funny.
Doesn't say why while conscious. So
Okay, so he stays big, but he's down.
he is down. Yes.
Okay, so that Trog brute is very satisfied with himself now.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to this guy who's going to keep wailing on the cannon.
Continue to miss the cannon. That would be great.
Where'd my D20? Looks like it rolled off. Okay. Oh, finally a hit.
Bet I can't shield from a cannon.
Okay, so 5 points on the bite. We're going to do
It's the first
Claw
damage
one.
the cannon's taken, right?
That's the first damage it's taken.
Oh,
Dang.
that's another hit.
another crit.
Crit.
Right. I don't like this offsetting laws of averages.
Should that just be 6 total?
That should only be 6, yeah.
Okay. Cannon is still up.
And one more. 14? So it's
No.
got an 18, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that was its turn. Moving on to this guy who is also trying to take out the cannon.
Please, miss.
That's a miss on the bite. Claw 1. Big time miss.
Miss.
Claw 2, that's a miss. All right. I don't know if that was so much of a... I don't think that was a major offset of the law of averages.
Right.
There's a partial offset of the law of averages. Okay. This guy's going to move to here. This guy's going to move to here. I don't think they can do much other than that. And Bane's up.
Okay. I am going to lay on hands for the big man.
Does it have to be touch?
I mean, unfortunately. I will touch your big toe. And
That's not my toe.
that's not my toe. It better be your toe. Where is I can get anyway, I think it said I have a 10-point pool. Yeah, there it is. So alright. So I give him 10 hit points.
Okay.
Thank you.
And what am I going to do now? Whoops, sorry, I moved the wrong one. Alright, so now 10. 30. Alright, and then I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
And then that's it for me.
All right. Galen, you're up.
All right, so it looks like I only get a shot at one of them. So the one that's directly to the right of the cannon, the weakling one, I'm gonna take a shot at him with steady aim.
So this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That hits.
all right, sweet. So kind of roll a 12, which isn't awesome, but might be enough to hit him if he's been hit already.
He has not been hit, so he is not dead, but that screwed him up pretty good.
All right, so that's it for me.
Okay. Nisha, what you gonna do?
So her spider takes a turn with her. First, the cannon's gonna try to blast this one, I guess. Because
Okay.
keeps missing that or let's shoot that one into lava if we can. That should hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
And sorry, it keeps popping stuff up. So it takes that damage and is pushed 5 feet.
Okay, so here's what happens. The cannon shoots troglodyte, which basically bisects the creature. The two halves go flying up in the air, land in the lava, at which point in time it basically turns into steam, and that's the last you see of it.
Wow.
All right. And then Nisha, because she's got Olive kind of between her and Rosiki.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Olive! And it's going to just like pop up this little spider net, and it just kind of takes it really fast over to the cannon. And then it touches the cannon to cast Mending to heal the cannon for 2d6s.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't want the cannon to die, you guys. It's keeping us as safe as possible.
Yes.
I'll have to get mending when I get a
Nice.
chance too.
Max healing.
So the cannon is back to full. So that's great.
Cannon's
I really
the
wanted to
MVP so
heal
far.
Rosiki, but
Now
I
I'm
had to
two very
keep it
frustrated
alive.
troglodytes.
Mending.
Yeah,
Good job,
mending's good.
That's her bonus interaction. That's all she can do.
Okay.
Very cool.
She wanted to heal Rosiki, but she needs that cannon to keep pulling the guys in.
100%.
Pulling aggro.
Yep.
All right. Salamander. She's going to stay right where she's at and go for this guy to the north of Rosiki. Starting with the spear. Where is the roll? I'm not seeing the roll. Okay. That'll hit.
Snatch his ass in the lava.
Okay, so 2d4, 2d6 plus 4 plus 1d6. So 10 points damage. 13 total. And that is not enough to kill him, but it did definitely knock him down significantly. Now she's going to take her tail and make an attack.
Finish the job.
Finish him.
That's another hit. So it's going to be, let's see, 2d6 plus 4.
Fatality.
So 8 plus another 2d6 fire.
Nice.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of 17 points. And that is enough to kill that one. Okay, that's her turn. Kairos is up.
Kairos is going to shift over to here. I'm not affected by the heat here, am I? Because I could just shift over there.
No, that wall kind of shields you unless you jump up onto the ledge like that one did.
Nah.
Great idea.
No, I'm a riot. I have a healthy fear of lava.
As you should.
16, is that hit?
Yes, that is.
Oh yeah, the hunter's mark. I moved the hunter's mark to him, so
Okay.
that's that. And then the hunter's mark is another 3 damage, so 12 damage total.
Okay. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, he move, bonus action. I don't have any more bonus actions I think that I could take, can I? I use that one, I use that one, and I use that one. All right, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Rosiki, you're up.
All right. If I'll just move like up into this area and look down at this one. Just kind of look at him and was going to be your friend, but I guess it'll be you. And he's going to try to grapple him, throw him into the fire.
Okay. All right. I guess I got to make a contested strength save here.
But you have advantage on that with the size, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled. That's advantage with
Oh, wait,
advantage.
is that-
Got 13.
Oh.
Let's see. Roll bad. Roll bad. Roll bad.
All right.
Hex on
Here
you.
we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he is grappled.
I want to try to just turn around and then shove him into the
Okay, so
lava.
I think that much like what we did with Nisha, when you grabbed Nisha and ran with Nisha, you're gonna need to make another athletics check. And I think that in this case, it is going to be contested, but I'm going to give the contested roll disadvantage.
Okay, and I think let me make sure I'm not misinterpreting. Where'd it go? All right. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So athletics is the strength check, right?
Yes.
We had 23.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so
Hey, it's still roll with disadvantage. Roll more. You never know. Maybe it's a critical failure. All right.
Oh, good. Glad it had disadvantage. Well, I guess I still would have beat it. But. So yeah, he just picks him up and says, "Sorry, this isn't very heroic." And he just tosses him into the lava.
I approve.
No, I don't want to ruin your fun, but I just want to understand. You're grappling, that's an action, but shoving is also an action. So do you have something that gives you a second action on your turn?
I'll let the DM make the call.
what was the question?
I'm just curious. I mean, an action is grapple, and then shove is a second action. So you can't do both on the same turn unless you have two actions. Do you have two actions? You have to wait for the next turn to shove him. You can't do it at the same time.
Can you use the bonus
Unless
action
you
for
have
that?
unless he has something, and that's what I'm asking. So what do you have that makes you have a second action? Because I don't know.
So-
Fighter groups usually have like two actions. Sometimes.
Like
My
action surge.
okay. Here's my thought on this. Number one, the size category is large next to medium. So basically, you're not so much grappling as you are grabbing, lifting, and tossing, as opposed to, rawr, I'm going to wrap you up in a bear hug, and then taking in and do that. So I'm saying
Or you could
the way
just,
that I'm
or you
saying
could
it-
just argue he's just shoved, right? He shoved the guy.
I'm seeing it more like a martial arts throw as opposed to a grapple, but the grapple check was to see if you actually put hands on him.
right.
Is how I'm envisioning it.
So
Judo.
under usual circumstances, let's say medium versus a medium creature, and you're trying to do the grapple and toss him in, then I would say that yeah, you got to do the grapple in the next round. Make the check. But given the fact that he's a large creature, this is more of a grab and toss as opposed to a grapple and toss.
It's more like an object
So
interaction.
basically,
The object
I
is
will.
agreeable.
So I'll allow it. Is what I'm saying.
Pretty cool.
Real cool. Exactly.
Wait,
Rosicki, is that the end of
we
your
want to
turn?
see his damage. See if there's a new record.
That's
128.
Rosicki, that seems pretty heroic.
128. Oh, that's close.
Oh, I get to roll it, right? I get to roll the 20
No.
D10.
He already rolled it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 128. Nice.
Will that kill it?
Just hit.
Just barely.
Guess maybe on my next turn.
Try that same maneuver on the king there.
Well, we might
Working
want
my
the
way
indoor,
around.
though.
But he's got jewelry. I want it.
True, we don't want
Shinies.
I'm pretty sure it belongs to the cannon if we get it.
Okay, so
That is the end of my turn.
okay, Ferran, you're up.
All right. I am going to target this one right here
Okay,
with a sacred flame. So I need him to make a DC 13.
Dex.
Is it Dex?
Yeah, Dex. I believe it's Dex.
I play clerics a lot, you guys.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I need a Dex saving throw from him, please.
okay. He failed.
All right. Well, cascading light comes billowing down upon him, burning him for 8 points of radiant damage. This is
Okay.
what you
Nice.
get for trifling with the heroes of the realm.
Okay, 8 points.
Yes, sir.
Radiant.
8 points.
Radiantly.
That's so rad.
Smells like,
Look at all that radiance.
smells like little frog legs.
All right. Is
Now
that the
we're
end of your
cooking
turn?
with gas. And that is the end of my turn.
With lava.
Okay. Man, their ranks are thinning out. So this one is going to who is that? That's Bane south of him, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna fix Bane and put a nameplate on him. Okay. So he's gonna take his attacks against Bane. Actually, yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Okay, so here's the bite. One second, looks like that's moved off, so I need to redo it. That'll most likely hit, I think.
24, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. Boo is unacceptable.
You have
Only a
shield
flesh
on
wound.
I still think it's.
Okay, so the 8 points of damage from the bite. Now we're going to do Claw 1.
Yes.
And Claw 2.
Yes.
Okay, that's his turn. This guy here is going to forget about the cannon for the moment, move here, because he really didn't like what happened to his buddy.
Next.
He's next in line. I don't like what you did, but not do it to me.
I mean, his buddy was
I'm
standing
cold.
there.
Try knocking me
I
down.
need heat now.
What's that, Rocky 5?
So
Try knocking me down like that.
Adrian.
okay, so he's going to attempt to grapple Rosicki. So give me, as he gets an 18. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, damn.
my toe.
That's
Wouldn't he
pretty
have, like,
good.
Good for the
disadvantage?
goose is good for the gander. He gets to shove you in the fire this time.
Yeah,
Wouldn't he have like
advantage on that.
disadvantage?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, okay.
Is that with
Rosicky.
advantage?
You're grappled.
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Oh,
Rosicky, you're grappled.
Got you by the short hairs, laddie.
let's contest the shove now.
I just kind of pull him in and hug him.
He's gonna pet him and hug him and hold him. And
I
Okay.
envision
Now,
this troglodyte like hanging onto your leg like this. Like I got you.
like a kid whenever they don't want their parent to go.
the troglodyte king is going to move up, and he's going to be a little more direct, and he's going to
Grab the other leg.
no.
You
He's
better
going
hope it's the other leg.
to
Why does he have 3 legs?
and he's going to fail critically.
Bite
Now
your
he's
tongue.
going
He
to,
failed. That's what he got.
claw 1.
Oh, he broke a nail.
That'll hit. For 7. And then claw 2.
Holy
That'll
cow.
be another
Ouch.
hit. For another 6.
Damn.
Was that me or the whatchamacallit?
That was for Siki.
Okay, that was just
Gosh,
okay. I'm
How
down.
many times?
You down?
Wow, how many times you gonna go down?
Well,
Who's counting?
what's
That's
worse
what
is
you
he's down and he's
Man,
grappled.
again.
So
Yeah, I'm being caressed.
Go
it
to
might be
sleep.
I'm just gonna put this out there. It might be a good idea to kill that troglodyte this round before it gets to go again. Just saying.
Which one?
The one on the left.
This
The one
one.
who's grappling me.
Oh, wait a minute. Which one is Darren referring to?
Just kill them all.
The one that's
Alright.
grappling him is this one right here. The one
The
on
one
the
that
left.
can drag Rosiki's
Oh,
limp body.
No way that guy's
Yes.
gonna be-
Exactly. So that's their turn. Bane, you're up.
right.
Oh. The
How,
physics of it.
How messed up is the one in front of me?
Let me take a look.
Hit him.
He's hurt bad.
So we got all right. So somebody else is gonna take care of the one. Siki.
Famous
Okay.
last word.
That's famous last words.
Someone else.
I hope. I pray. Someone else will get this one. I'm going to attack the thing in front of me, so
Sure.
Nothing but love for you, Rasiki. Nothing but love.
That'll hit.
Is it still doing advantage? It's weird. And then damage. Oh wow. Wow.
4.
Wow.
Might be enough. Might be enough though. I know. Might be enough to kill it.
That's not enough to kill it.
Enough.
Can I use my bonus action to add smite damage? Or reaction? Yeah, there you go. I'll use my reaction. Why does this say two-handed?
But you're not reacting though. You have to react to somebody else's action.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's what I'm trying to.
I
Reactions.
can do this.
You
Once
don't
I
have to call your smite
A
before you
react-
do it.
yeah,
A-
it's not really a
Yeah.
reaction. It's a
Yeah.
what do we call it?
I mean, you can do an action and a bonus action, but you can't do an action and a reaction when it's your turn. The reaction has to be on the other
Somebody else's
creature's turn.
But you don't need the reaction. You can use it as a
Yeah, I
bonus.
don't need it. Yeah, when you hit, you can expend. I guess I would have had to
Oh,
call this.
yeah. So you theoretically can use it because you hit. That's your reaction is
Okay.
to.
I mean, if
spell
the
slot.
if the ability description says otherwise, then it's otherwise.
Yeah, but he's not using it as a reaction. He's just using it as a bonus, so he can do it.
Right. Okay, so
Additional D8.
Yeah, finish
2d8.
okay, so the X, 2d8.
2d8.
Give us the
Just don't
2d8.
get 2 1s.
Yeah, right. Divine Smite.
You might just.
Boom.
Yes.
That's the
That'll
bit I
take-
needed.
You might not. He might only need 2 ones, for all you know.
Boom.
I know.
Dead.
Dead now.
Nice.
All right. Now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Did you just move through the grease?
No.
You would be aware that the grease is there, so I'll let you not do that.
I can't jump over it, right? Because I
That
don't have a
there's a lot of lava near
Dex
that.
check and
fall into the
with a
lava.
failure falling into the lava for 128 to 146 points of damage. I don't think it's worth it.
We can't save you
But
from that
you
one.
know,
I mean, you
What
could
do I
take a
know?
jump action, right?
Can I walk on top of Rosiki?
Bane, all you have to do is say, "What would Nisha do?"
He wouldn't. He
Misha
wouldn't do
say,
anything
"Oh,
to
the
jump off.
salamander!" Woo!
What would Nisha do?
It helped us a lot, honestly.
Did it?
What if you like
Yeah, it
vaulted
got
into
the
the
forge
salamander and
going.
had him toss you?
All right. Well, I'm sharing space with Rosiki. I guess. Can I do that or no?
Not at the end of your turn.
Yeah, not at the end of your turn.
No, I moved. Oh no!
You
I
meant
can't.
taking one of those cells.
But you can't
They're
end your
stacked.
turn on somebody else's space.
Right.
I got you. All right, so I'm there then. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, Galen, you're up.
All right, so I didn't catch what you said earlier. So which one do I have to worry about? The one that's it doesn't matter because I can't see the one that's got him
The
grappling.
one that is grappling
do
him
you.
is going to be that one there.
The only one I can see is the king guy, so I'm going after him.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of these
You
other
just
2
do
players.
you.
Well, you got 2 other people that can do something. Fran and Nisha, but I can't see you anyway, so I wouldn't know. All right, so I'm attacking the king troglodyte.
Okay, that's a hit.
Is it a hit? Okay.
How's that guy looking?
I don't know, but I'm gonna
Not terrible.
Smack him for another 13, I guess.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Looks like it's Nisha.
So it won't let me target the cannon anymore, but I want it to move over there.
Okay.
And then it's gonna try and shoot the big thing next to it. Or can it move? Can it move one more back so it's not a?
Well, okay. So first of all, when you move, when you move away from this troglodyte,
It
it
can
gets
play.
an opportunity attack.
It
You
sure
know
can
he's
swing.
grappling somebody?
Wait. It's
Oh, well,
grappling
you're right.
Rosiki.
You're
Yeah.
right. Never mind.
But
Yeah,
Don't-
they can let me go and do it.
I mean,
can you
no, you know what?
can you fire the cannon from where it was?
You can, but I need to make sure that I remember disadvantage.
I'm not sure what Darren has in mind, but I think somebody has to do something about the grappling thing. Otherwise,
You're
Don't
do what you're
worry,
gonna do.
that's my next thing.
well, okay, all right.
Because moving and acting as
I'm gonna
the
feel-
cannon is my bonus action.
All right.
So,
Because there's only 2 people before that guy goes in. Well, the salamander too, I guess, so 3. But if you
Yeah.
don't do anything, then there's only 2.
I could always cast grease under it, then it has to be.
does that hit the?
Okay,
Thing.
so spell attack. What do we? Is this the cannon, right?
Yes,
And who are you attacking?
the guy next to it, but it's at disadvantage, right? I think I forgot.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
this
cannon,
guy?
but it's like right next to it. So, does a 14 hit it?
A 14 does hit it.
Oh,
Nice.
thank goodness. I'm starting with my bonus with the cannon. So 8 force damage from that.
Okay.
It would get pushed if it could, but it probably can't. And then she's gonna throw acid at the other one, maybe, or should she? What kind of spell she got? He's down on the ground, isn't he? Rosiki.
Okay, so
0.
the Troglodyte King, because he can't be pushed, I went ahead and made him prone.
Okay.
Rosiki
Perfect.
is on the ground. Yes.
Okay. So Nisha's gonna run up, and she's gonna cure wounds.
Okay.
Nice.
He's down. He's up. He's down. He's up. He's
So
down
she
again.
rolled her
He's up
max.
again.
Like the
Nice.
stock
Healed
market.
you as much as she could.
Weebles wobble, but don't fall down.
Not time to take a nap yet. Please get that stinky thing off your leg.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. They're never gonna keep him down.
Life in times of a tank, right?
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Pretty sure he's had like 100 at this point.
All right. Salamander. Okay, now I'm trying to remember what the rule was for prone melee attacks against the prone.
Advantage.
Advantage for melee
Disadvantage.
attacks, disadvantage for ranged. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to go ahead and take a couple of shots at him.
Stab.
Die.
So let's, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No wonder that wouldn't look right. Okay, plus 7 to hit with advantage. Okay, 23 definitely hits.
And does he fall down again?
Okay, so it'll be 12 points of damage. And still gets a tail.
Get it, girl. You want to go home.
Nice.
That'll hit.
It serves that Trog King right.
British.
Does have advantage on that too.
You never move into a creature's attack range on purpose, unless you have
Yeah.
a plan.
Yeah, we'll see if it gets crit. No crit. Okay. 2d6 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay, so 13 plus another 2d6. So 16. And that is enough to take out the Trog King.
Nice.
And that's the end of the Salamander's turn. Kairos, you're up.
Oh,
There's just one left now?
Yep.
Wow.
I'll get on to Rosiki.
And that's one's grappling Rosiki and could potentially toss Rosiki into the lava.
no. Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, I accidentally moved my... Where'd I...
That's Nisha.
I can't find my character.
It's
Touch
right
your
below.
own person. Jeez.
Right there.
Okay, he was right.
I was
Alright.
getting Kairos out.
Again, for some reason, because he sees Rosiki needs help from falling down so much, he targets his hunter's mark to said last trog there. Decides, well, I've been doing pretty good with this short sword. Why not do it again?
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
That
18.
hits.
And that's that damage. And there's the hunter's mark damage over there. So
Good job, brother.
13.
Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, 13
Is that
damage.
enough? Is it enough?
Unless he's not been hit before. But he looks like he's already hit.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah.
You're
He's
welcome,
there.
Rosichi. You see, I took care of him for you.
You
There
said
you
it the Italian way.
All right, combat's over. Salamander crawls out of the lava.
It's the Brooklyn way. I'm from Brooklyn.
All right, so I'm going to assume that you want to look for treasure on these guys.
I want that circle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Since the king died right next to me, I will just check him real quickly.
Okay.
Dibs.
Sorry, I'm right next to him. I'm right there.
Hey, you got
I've
the
that
sword.
cannon aimed over there. Be careful.
Okay.
Your cannon has no hands.
So
Spider.
they don't have much on them, although there is the headband that was on the troglodyte king.
Yeah. Headband. Detect magic. Obviously, I got the detect magic at will. So.
Okay. It is definitely radiating magic.
Ooh.
What school?
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty.
Cool.
Yeah.
Enchantment, I assume.
Circlets I've heard of. I think Nisha should take a look at it.
But it would look so pretty on my head, and I put it on my head.
You could give a sword
I
to
can
someone
identify
else.
it.
How does it look?
So we know if it's safe.
But I already
want-
put it on my head. I want to see what it does.
Okay. Well, I mean, if
Do
you
anything
want
for an hour.
If you want to just put it on your head, that's fine. Let me take a quick look.
I'm not sure if this is my style, though.
Actually, why am I bothering to look? Why open a book when Google is my friend?
Google?
Hey, Google.
How many normal trogs were there? Were there 6?
Billion?
A lot.
Yes.
Boss.
One,
And
two,
remember, we didn't get XP for last session either.
Okay.
yes, that's true. We didn't get less experience.
You suddenly feel much more intelligent than you were before.
I want
That's
that.
not
Thank you.
saying much.
I'm not very intelligent. Hey, but
Well-
I'm not a wizard. You're a wizard, right, Nisha?
If you can't tell, you don't deserve to wear that.
Let's put it this way.
What?
You've
She's
gone
just
from-
plays with spiders.
You've gone from not being very intelligent to you are suddenly genius level. This is the headband of intellect. Your intelligence just jumped to 19.
Ah, yes.
You
The question
would
is,
definitely know that Nisha should use it.
but is it smart for me to give this tool to Nisha because it's now enhanced my intelligence, and obviously
But
I'm
you would
not-
be smart enough to know who would benefit from it most.
Exactly.
but
And
You'd
there's
also be-
that cannon
We'd
right
also
there.
be smart enough to know that if you claim everything that we find, that the people are going to start gunning for your
Throwing
business.
you in lava.
Alternatively, you could also realize it'd be a much more intelligent thing to ditch these guys and go become a philosopher.
well, looking over it, I don't know if I like being this smart. Because it just like it may cause me to do things that I want to know, safely.
Like throwaway debauchery.
No, yeah, you might start savoring monogamy. That'd be terrible. Oh, God.
Absolutely horrible. We don't
You
want this
start
type of
questioning
Nisha, this thing is cursed.
your life.
I think this is a cursed item. It made me smarter.
What have I been doing my whole life? I've wasted so much.
You're one of those wizard artificer types, right? So you take this one, Nisha.
Thanks.
Take it for the team.
Nisha will take that.
That's a good item. I have one. One of my other characters has that same item. I love it.
I go thank the salamander for her help, her assistance.
Wow.
Yes.
If you think about it, she was just returning the favor.
She was
And if
helping
I
herself to
recall,
remain free. But
Darren crashed. But if I recall, Nisha she couldn't necessarily understand its dialect, but Nisha speaks primordial.
Oh,
Because,
so does I.
why not?
That's the one thing I'm going to miss about that Fantasy Grounds. I like the fact that you could type in the language and.
Twice in one session. Can you believe that crap?
Well, on the plus side, the troglodytes from the rest of the cave must be wiped out. That's probably the rest of them, right?
that's true. And
So we
maybe.
next time we go out and see what's.
So do they have any gems or gold or other
No.
things?
No, but
What, the 19 intelligence thing wasn't a big enough treasure?
You'd think that Lizard King would have been smart enough not to come next to the salamander pit, huh?
It was the heat of the moment.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, you know,
Okay,
when you said turn around earlier, I was about to start singing bright, Total Eclipse of the Dark.
Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, I
Once
thought you were
again,
gonna
let me
say,
reiterate: none of us have a lick of sense.
What?
Nisha does now.
Nisha's
I
the
mean, I
smartest
did.
one of all of
I
us.
did before. I've always
Okay.
been really smart, guys. About
So
some stuff.
there is a little bit of this place that remains unexplored.
Oh, down by that, huh?
We need to. Do we need to do? We need to do something with the forge, don't we?
Well, we got.
You've already done it.
Oh,
You've
We did the thing
reactivated
with
it.
Okay.
I'll peek
That was
down.
all we had to do. We didn't have to get like anything out of it.
Yeah. Just,
So Zeke is going to go down into the forge area because he was told that his destiny was to seek out the forge, the mithril mines, and become the bane of the evil dragons. And so he's just going to sit there and kind of not pray because he's not really a religious minotaur, but think on what he heard, the prophecy he heard, just to see if any revelation or anything from being in here.
Okay.
I don't know if
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, cool.
When we get a moment, guys, I would like to recommend that we take a long rest if we can.
At least a short rest for sure. I agree, but if we can get a long rest, that'd be great.
All right, so there seems to be a river or something down this way. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it.
That's the waterfall, right? We're just down lower from it, right? Because this was behind.
Oh yeah. Oh, I suppose it could be.
Behind that waterfall.
I can't remember. So
It was a while ago that we made it into this area.
I know it looks like the edge of the map, though. I'm not sure there's anything to do
That
here.
was 6 weeks ago.
I'm not very smart, but maybe we shouldn't be running around.
Okay, this chamber leads to a secret dock, which is located behind the Great Falls. The stone dock extends behind the thundering waterfall. The room is filled with rotting sacks, barrels, and boxes. There's an ornate bronze lever on the far side of the room.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, let me
probably a trap.
Hey, look, there's an ornate sized lever on the other side of the room. I think Nisha should go pull it.
Investigate.
Nisha is talking to the salamander and primordial, telling it all about how she really hopes it travels safe and that it gets home good, and she knows what it's like to miss where you're from. She's just chattering with it so much. She feels rapport with it.
I asked the salamander, does roast troglodyte taste good?
No, terrible.
Can you ping the location of the said lever? Am I near it?
Oh, yeah, they didn't really put it on the map, did they?
Oh.
We'll just say that it's here.
All right. Can I roll an investigation check or something and investigate it?
Sure. Give me a roll.
18.
Okay. What is it you're trying to learn about it?
And what it does?
What it does?
Yeah, can I look around and see if it's connected? Is it just a lever in the wall?
Yeah, it's just a lever. You don't see what it's connected to.
I'm gonna pull Anisha and pull it.
Okay.
It's so dangerous.
I can't imagine what it would possibly do, except for
There's no writing around it.
maybe it'll clear up the. I don't know. I'm gonna pull
Okay,
it.
so you pull it and you hear this this really deep sounding, like it's probably deep in the ground, machinery moving, clanging and stuff. And then this activates a stonework dam at the top of the river, creating a gap in the waterfall.
Oh.
So
Oh.
at this point, you could literally dock a ship right here.
That's cool.
Well,
Too
I'm
bad we don't.
all out of ships right now, but
Too
You
bad.
always have friendship.
Oh.
like I said, I'm all out of ships.
Does that
That is
float?
great for that.
Does friendship float? I heard they have folding boats.
Okay, so let me give you the XP here. There were 4 of the brutes, and they were worth 200 apiece. So that'll be 800 points for the brutes, and the trog. Once again, why am I opening a book when I've got Google?
D&D Beyond's pretty easy to use too.
Troglodytes were 50 each. One of the previous sessions.
That sounds right. I'll just confirm it real quick.
I just don't remember how many there were.
You know, Darren, if you don't even want to use D&D Beyond, but if you use the encounter builder, you can just add stuff to that just to figure out the XP real fast too. It's so easy.
Okay, interesting. This is one of those cases where no, pulling up using Google is not actually any faster because.
All right, you tell me what they are. I'll stick them in my encounters, and I'll tell you what you got. So we got some troglodytes.
Okay, so there were 8 of them. They are worth 50 apiece. That's 400.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the king,
4 of
who
those guys.
is. He should be a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna round him up to 300.
Is he a troglodyte champion?
Oh,
No, he's basically a modified brute.
Okay, and what about from the last session? Because we didn't get XP then.
Could you remind me what you killed?
What, 3 or 4 death dogs?
Okay.
Or
2 death dogs, 1 young Cerberus, which
Yes.
you couldn't find the stat blocks for, so I think you used a gently modified death dog or one of the other things. So that's what we killed last time.
Okay.
And we beat that big brass orb up because that was necessary.
freed the salamander and restarted the forge.
Totally did those things.
Yep. That's worth
Yeah.
about 10,000.
Didn't
So-
split the party or make things a terrible
Well, death dogs are 200
decision.
each.
Okay, there we go. 200 each for death dogs. And then we did do a modified death dog on that last one, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'll go 400 on that one.
All right, so unless there's extra XP for the freeing of the salamander and restarting the forge, that's 2,300 right there before we divide it amongst us.
And let me check and see. I don't think there is XP for freeing the salamander, but I might be wrong, so let me just double check that for you. Dogs.
There should be for the way we did it because it was horribly reckless and we somehow lived.
Oh, I didn't record what my XP was for the previous game.
I've got you.
Oh, yeah, you have the same amount as me.
Yes, sir. I got you. I'll DM it to you.
Arg.
Check your Discord.
Arg. Oh, yeah. That looks not that. I remember that number. I was like, why couldn't it be one more?
Yeah, because he had told us to go ahead and level up, and we'll just take it off the next time we get XP.
Right.
All right.
Dane, what's our XP? I don't see it on my character sheet.
I was going to ask
I'm
you.
just saying, yours,
Yeah,
yours and mine are the same. I just don't remember. what
Yeah.
mine was.
I
There
can't
is-
help y'all.
There is no
I have
bonus
to
to
go.
XP for freeing the salamander, unfortunately.
What about restarting the forge? Is that a milestone thing, or is it just an XP thing, or is it
Yeah.
just nothing?
It's a milestone thing. It's one of those important things you need to do to move on to the next phase.
I mean, if you threw us like 100 XP, that would make the numbers come out nice and even. Just saying,
I'd have to go to Fantasy Ground and see what I wrote in there.
Oh yeah, it's right there. XP, it's right there on top, right by alignment. So, what do we get each?
Hold on.
383.
Okay, yeah, there is no XP award for restarting the forge, unfortunately.
So 2,300 divided by 5 is 4,600. 460. Sorry, 460.
23 what?
But there's 6 of us.
2,300.
Is it 6 of us? I thought it was
Yes.
5.
7.
Oh, my bad.
7 actually. Right?
My bad.
No, there's only 6.
6. There's 6. Yeah.
There's 7 of us, but only 6 players.
So 383.3.
383.
3. So 383. Yeah. 0.33.
I had us at exactly 900, but I don't think that's right.
It's not.
Bane. So I don't know.
Because that was what we needed to level up.
Right. So I don't have the number. That's what I'm telling Bane.
So me and Mando should have 1270.
Correct.
Whoever's been here since the beginning, just let me know what I'm at, because I'm terrible at
That's what I'm waiting to hear from you.
I have it probably written. I just haven't.
I put the 0.33 in my thing because we might get a partial thing, and I want that 1 point.
You know what? I used to, when I was running, I used to be a smart aleck whenever people would do something to help out. You get 0.000000001 XP. I had players that would actually record it. So, yeah.
I would do that just because I'm spiteful.
When it was just you, myself, and Kat, and Rasiki, and we fought.
I want to say y'all were like 160 points over what Kairos and I. It was like 160, 165, something like that.
Yeah, it was about that.
From the first session, it was 112.
112.5. That's what I wrote down.
So there's that 112.
Well, there you go. So that should be the difference. Y'all should be at 1382.53.
Okay, and with that out of the way, that brings us to the end of our session here. So let's go ahead and do our outros here in reverse order. So we'll start with Matt.
Oh, this is Matt. I play Galen, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Kat?
I'm Kat. I'll play Nisha. I'll maybe be less reckless someday. Who knows? You'll have to watch to figure that out.
All right. Ken?
With Ken, I'm playing Bane Darkstar, and it actually looked really bad, and then it turned out really well. Got lucky, got the salamander involved, so it was a lot of fun. Unless your name was
concerned there could have been I was a little concerned that a TPK could have happened there at the beginning. So
I didn't get touched.
All right, Mando.
I'm the other Matt, Mando Matt. I play the War Cleric, Farron Sandhoof, and I wasn't worried. We got this. We're heroes. This is what we do.
That's right. All right, George.
I'm George. I play Kairos the Swarlock, and I'm tapping into my War God roots and maybe trying to get out of my cowardly phase. But I'm still trying to. It's still a little difficult.
Okay, and Dan, who played possibly the luckiest Minotaur in this session.
I played Roziki, and I learned that part of being a hero is learning to depend on your friends. So.
All right. I'm Darren Drader. I'm the DM. I'm also a game designer. And one last plug here. The URL that I'm putting up is for Omega Force Shadowhawks, the core book. This is a standalone RPG, near future military adventure. Basically, if you like things like, say, I don't know, Rambo or G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
This might be, something that might interest you, maybe, So, with that said, me and about half of this group will be back next week for Temple of Elemental Evil, and we will do session 10 in a couple weeks. So that's it for the night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.